You see it everywhere, on Reddit, on Twitter, on hotflashmatch.com.
Whoa, you're on that?
Yeah, hottest grannies on there.
What the heck?
No pause in that menopause.
Nope, but everybody's saying that right now, online dating is the absolute worst.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
But
I wouldn't know. I'm not even a part of it.
We're here to say, no, that's not true. Because I'm pretty sure we just hit a brand new low.
Oh.
And I say that because one of our listeners told us about how her date ended. And all I can say is it involved an Uber and a really, really bad haircut.
Ooh.
That sounds like a bad joke.
Who was right? Who was wrong? Does any of that even matter? Probably not. You're going to hear about the new low point in modern dating in your second date update next. Our word of the day for this segment is forgiveness.
Oh, that's a nice word.
That's an important word.
Can you forgive a guy for making a mistake in the middle of a date?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, sure you
depends on-
can, but should you forgive him, though?
Should you? Does he deserve it?
Probably not.
I still don't-
Forgiveness is a dangerous slope towards other
wait,
feelings
what?
like understanding and compassion and
Isn't that what
gratitude.
we-
Maturity?
None of those
no,
things sound
Jeff.
fun or sexy, bro.
That's what we
Right.
want in the world, though.
Not in the dating part
We
of it.
want fun and sexy, bro.
But one of our listeners has decided to exercise forgiveness today, even though she says he totally let her down.
Oh.
Kelsey, are you sure about doing this?
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Oh, my God. So, wait,
Okay.
he let you down and he's the one not calling you back?
I know. Is that the letdown or?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well,
Oh, it's a lot.
first of all, I apologize on behalf of this guy and for all men in general. But tell us,
apologizing for all men.
we are sorry. What is
messed
Are
up.
you?
what
We
is the
know
name
we
of this
messed up.
particular man who wronged you?
His name is Steven.
Boo.
Steven.
Everyone boo him.
guys-
Everybody that I
We
know
don't
named
know
Steven is terrible.
anything about Steven.
Me too, and one of my best friends is named
Our,
Steven.
our producer is named Steven.
Oh, I
Oh,
forget.
okay.
Yeah.
Actually, now I'm on board.
Okay.
We always call him by his last
God, that
name.
guy.
So it sounds like
I
you brought this
also
on
don't-
yourself.
not
But
a fan.
what did Steven do?
So, Steven and I went on a date. And, it was a good day. Like, we went to this place that I suggested, which was nice. It was, like, a little upscale.
Was it like you're out to dinner? Is that what you guys are doing, or just
Yeah,
drinks?
yeah. It was dinner.
Okay.
And there were just a couple things that kind of irked me, I'm not going to lie. Like,
Oh.
so we saw each other for the first time, and, like, he waved to me. I waved to him. But before he came over to me, he, like, turned away for a second and, like, held the door open for this other lady, which, fine, whatever. But I'm like, dude, we're literally just meeting.
He was just being
But was
polite.
somebody walking in the door?
Yeah.
And you're saying that upset you because you were just in the middle of like introducing yourself.
Yes, totally.
Okay.
You want him to
He's-
shut the door on someone?
Well, he should be focused on
That's
her.
why I let it slide, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
telling us she understands.
You're more forgiving than any of us would be at that point.
It's,
Yeah.
it's strange that it was even a flag at all for you. But yes, okay.
Maybe
you let it go.
Seems like it was more of a moment for her that she was like, excuse me,
Yeah,
never
like,
mind.
are you on a date with me or on a date with this old lady trying to get into the door?
Well, maybe it wasn't even that,
Yeah.
though, Jeff. It was probably a short thought.
I could see where
You
she's
are
coming
in a
from.
mood.
I know. Like, I don't know if I like it. but
Okay,
I-
Kelsey, everyone else is against you, but I'm on your side. I think that's a
Okay.
total valid red
I do
flag.
like
That's
it.
fair.
Should I even tell what the big problem was then?
Yes,
I hope
yes.
it's a problem.
Go ahead.
Okay, so then, like, the date went fine, whatever. I was looking past his stupid haircut. Anyway,
Stupid haircut.
It's
Okay.
interesting.
Different than the photos?
It doesn't feel like you're looking past it when then you call it a stupid haircut. But yes.
well, I'm on the phone with you guys talking about it, so yeah, I'm looking past it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
true.
It's very big of
Okay.
you to
No
do
matter what
that.
she
Okay.
says, she
Well.
wants to see him again. Let's
Yeah.
remember that.
So he's
part.
got a dumb haircut.
Yeah.
And what's
What?
next?
And he's paying
So
attention to
funny.
other people so
Yeah.
far.
He
So,
opened a door.
Did he make more mistakes?
She did.
Oh, God.
Oh,
What did he do next?
So at the end of the date, I was like, this was nice. Can you get me my Uber home? And he was like, no, you can get it.
Wait, what? You wanted
Hold
him to
on.
order you an Uber? Is that a thing? Is that like a normal thing in dating?
I've never asked somebody to buy. I've never asked.
guys should offer.
She just takes his phone and orders it through his
Guys
phone.
should offer. I've never had a guy tell me no to getting me an Uber.
That's a thing. I had no idea.
I also don't think I've ever just not gone home with him. You know, like do Uber separate,
That's true.
like straight from dinner. I think.
Fair point, Alexis.
So you're mad at him. Is that your big, because you said there was one huge
Yeah,
thing.
that was my perfect thing. I
Okay.
was just like, I could be murdered and you wouldn't know. And then on top of it, he didn't even text me to check in and see if I got back. And I
Okay.
haven't heard from him
Okay.
since.
Look,
See,
So, like,
that's
for
kinda-
all he knows, I could be murdered.
I think all
I
of
don't
these
think-
complaints are very,
Yeah.
very valid from you, but it is starting to seem like you don't like this guy at all.
Yeah,
right. Why?
that's a good point.
Why are we getting a hold of him? Is it just because he's not calling you?
Like I said before, I got over the fact that he didn't pay so much attention to me. He had a stupid haircut, whatever. But I did like other things, like he was really funny. So,
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, can I ask, were you critical of any of these things while on the date?
Oh,
I'm just,
good
part
question.
of our
Like
job
nagging a
here
little,
is-
maybe.
Yeah,
to
because that's
figure
what
it
Brooke
out.
would do on a first date.
No.
Yeah, she would say it out loud.
How
Stupid
can you
haircut.
say that after you literally just railed on this dude? You're the one that's
I
so
agree.
negative.
Personally, I think he's a schmuck. He sounds like a terrible person. But she's the one who wants to call him.
Yeah, Jeff would never look past a bad haircut.
No, like that's definite deal breaker.
well, I'm not going to lie. Like, I have a hard time hiding the look on my face. But I didn't verbally say anything to him. But, like, I don't know how my face looked.
Oh, no. You're
okay.
just shocked
I
the
feel
whole
that-
Guys
date.
always get haircuts. They think it's good the day of. It's good like 3 days later. You know, it's
Yeah.
a good lesson.
All right.
I
For
can
women,
agree
too.
with that.
Yeah.
We don't know when he got his
Oh,
haircut,
clearly
but
not at the right time.
We're
whatever
trying
it was,
to
it
give
was
him the
stupid.
benefit of a doubt here.
So I know you can't control what was on your face, but you can control what was in your heart,
Oh,
Kelsey.
yeah, that's so
And we
romantic.
need to
You
figure
can
out
control that
what's
either, though.
inside Steven's heart when we call him.
Okay.
And then also mess with his face and his hair a little bit too to get it tight.
You're
But
not going to bring that up.
well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, Jeff.
Get your best roast ready.
yeah, call him. I want to know why he's not asking me out again.
Okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna call this schmuck coming up
Thank you.
with your second date update right after this. We've had a lot of strong, brave women on this segment before.
Yeah, because Brooke's in every one of them.
Hey, that's actually nice.
Oh, hey, I'm in the room too. I'm a girl.
Oh, yeah, and Alexis
Yeah.
in every one of them.
Well,
Yeah, you too, Alexis.
I think Kelsey
not as
may
strong.
be the bravest of them all.
Oh,
Wow.
Because
now
she-
you're just being Okay.
She is. She
Back to
boldly has chosen to forgive Steven for his list of mistakes on their first date. Paying attention to the old lady when they were introducing
No one
themselves
said
to
that
each
the
other.
woman was old that he held
Yeah,
the door
he
for,
just-
Jeff.
Why would he hold it for an
A young-
able-bodied woman?
Because that's what you do.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, you open for all women, Jeff. We're gentlemen.
No,
Anybody.
they couldn't
could be a
open the
kid.
door themselves if they were able-bodied.
Oh, God.
She also chose to forgive his stupid, dumb haircut.
Oh.
Yeah, that one is hard to get over.
Wasn't good.
Now, I'm very proud of her for that.
I wonder
And
if she asked him to put on a hat.
most importantly, she chose to forgive him for not paying for her Uber ride home after the date.
After she
Yeah.
asked.
After she asked him to,
That
he's-
is true.
he
That
said
is
no.
Such an awkward moment.
Yeah, it is.
But despite all of those mistakes that Steven made, she has chosen to look past them and give him one more chance with this call today.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Kelsey,
the bravery.
You are so strong, so brave for what you did.
I know.
Well, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear his side.
Can I ask one
me too.
question? After he said no on that Uber ride, did you just stand there awkwardly at the corner while he laughed, or did
Oh,
you
yeah.
both wait awkwardly for a Uber ride?
No, I walked away.
You walked
okay.
away.
As you should.
Okay, that's how the date ended. Wow.
That's
I'm
good.
changing my pickup
Yeah.
location.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
after this call, you never have to pay for your own Uber ever again. Okay?
wow.
That's our goal for
What?
you
That's
today.
dramatic.
So here we go. I'm going to dial Steven. Let's see if he even answers. Probably won't.
You hate Steve.
I don't trust the
He's
guy.
got a stupid haircut.
Don't like him. So here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Steven?
Yeah, who's this?
Oh, Steven.
Jeffrey.
Oh,
Good
my. We've
morning,
heard a lot about
Steven.
you, Steven.
We've heard a lot of
stop.
good things about you, Steven.
I don't know about that, man.
The heck? Who is this?
This
a lot of
is.
people.
Oh, wow. Listen to his language, too, Jeffrey.
This is. I know.
What the heck?
Slandering us. We're a radio show, a very popular one called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah.
Is this like a prank call?
Oh,
No.
no.
We do those, yeah.
You'd probably be happier if it was.
Yeah. Now, this is called a second date update, and we are trying to help one of our listeners figure out what happened on the date that you went out with her.
Who are you talking about?
It's a girl named Kelsey.
Oh, of course. My God.
Oh, no.
Why
I don't
that
like that tone.
reaction? Yeah, what's up with that?
I was probably the nuttiest girl I've ever met.
Nuttiest.
Really?
Sometimes that can be good. Is that a positive?
She seems really eccentric.
I don't know if I'd want to be called nutty.
I mean, we know a little bit about what happened on the date. We're just trying to figure out, like, how did you experience that night?
Well, look, so it started okay. We were having a good time. And then towards the end of the date is where it got a little weird.
Is this like after dinner?
Yeah, so after dinner, I offer her a ride home.
Oh.
And so we're going there, but halfway through, she says, can you stop at the store for me?
Wait. You offered to drive her home?
She got an Uber.
She told us that she wanted an Uber home.
Oh, yeah, just wait. Just wait. We'll get to that.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Wait, so she takes the ride and you guys are in the car together?
In the car together, halfway to her place, she says, stop at the store for me.
Okay.
We go in there, and she's getting all this, like, skincare, hair product, beauty stuff.
Okay.
And after all this, we get to the counter, and her card declines.
Oh.
$84.
That's
I was
embarrassing.
going to say, that's not cheap.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah. $84.36 that I paid.
Oh, not that you remember or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say
So
you paid?
You paid it?
Yeah, I paid it because her card declined. She was so embarrassed. Dinner was $200 already, and so I'm paying for this stupid skincare stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a mistake, like an honest mistake, and like that's so humiliating when you get your card declined.
I think anyone would have picked it up. Like,
are you mad
pay me
about it
back
though?
No, what I'm annoyed with is the next part too, because all of it together, it just makes it feel like I'm just getting taken advantage of.
Oh.
So I tell her, all right, let's get back in the car. I'm going to take you home. And she's like, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. I want to get an Uber.
What?
She asked me to pay for the freaking Uber. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
After you had just paid for her dinner and for her skincare products?
And drove her.
She was in the car, yeah.
Why did she suddenly feel uncomfortable?
I don't know. Like, I was just out $300, and now she wants me to Uber her home. So it was just really weird to me. Like, I really don't get that.
So you're like, no, because I could drive you home.
Okay.
That is so weird that she did not tell us that she was outside a store.
Yeah,
when that happened.
we missed that part of the story, and we should probably ask her about it because she's on the other line listening to this conversation right now, Stephen.
Oh, great,
Yeah,
good.
he wouldn't
Let's
do it. Oh, well.
What?
He wouldn't pay for it.
Well,
So
hold on,
what?
Kelsey. You didn't tell us any of the stuff about going to the store and him buying you your beauty
Yeah,
products.
we thought it was after the restaurant.
What does it matter?
Well, that part of the story does matter because we're just trying to, like, understand what happened that night. You didn't tell us any of that part of the story.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh
She
my
there?
God.
Oh,
No.
she hung up?
Look at she hung up.
Oh, God.
What? What did we do?
We outed her.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she just...
We didn't out her. Steven did. He's the jerk.
Oh.
I told you we can't trust this guy.
The guy who got taken on a date
Yeah.
is
And
a
is
jerk.
just calmly answering our questions.
Oh,
Steven, do you feel bad for making her look like such a terrible person in your recap?
Oh, yeah, I feel so terrible for her.
Wow, why would you speak truth?
I can't believe you didn't offer to pay for her Uber home after she already got halfway there and you paid for all of her stuff.
I don't even get, like, why she called you in the first place. Did she want to go out with me again or something?
Yes.
She said she did.
That's what
but
she
I don't
told
know.
us. She kept saying, like, you had red flags, but she was willing to look past them.
That's right. She's a kind soul who's willing to forgive you for all the mess ups that you made.
You're so dumb.
What other mess ups did she even mention?
Oh, you did some horrible things.
The
like,
list is long, my friend. Do you
Look
really
into
want to
the
dive
mirror.
into this?
Okay.
I don't know if you realize this, but you opened a door for another woman.
Are you kidding me?
No.
In the
No, that was
middle
an-
of
yeah.
greeting Kelsey. So she felt belittled.
That was an awful multitask on your part.
You do know that Jeffrey's being sarcastic right now, right, Steven?
I don't know you guys, so I have no idea, but I really do.
Oh,
hope
wow.
so.
That was rude. We've been talking for the last, 5 minutes, and now you're going to pretend like you don't even know us?
Oh, man.
You see what I'm saying? Kelsey had a point.
How far into the date did you realize that you were going to not be calling her back again?
Well, once we get to the store and she gets all the skincare products, I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
Then her card gets declined. I mean, I just thought she was taking advantage of me, to be honest.
But
like
it's
she
it's
knew the card.
skincare products to look beautiful for you.
I don't think so, Jeff. That's not it.
I'm not sure about that.
That's what you don't get, Steven. That purchase was not for her. It was for you.
You know, you don't
You
have
really-
to defend her when she's not on the phone anymore,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Somebody needs to stand up for brave Kelsey, who bravely hung up in the middle of the segment.
Is that what we're calling her?
You're going to die on that hill, huh?
He will die on that hill. It's going to be a very lonely hill that he's on, too.
And you know what? I've never done this before, Steven, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of you, but I'm still going to offer to give you a gift certificate to pay for a new haircut.
Oh,
wait.
Jeff.
What's wrong with my hair?
Well,
Nothing.
I mean, Kelsey said that she liked it a lot, but Brooke in studio, when she saw your photo, was like, "Ooh, we got to make a change there."
She could hear it over the airwaves, she said.
Steven, that's not true. I've never seen your picture.
Well, I mean, I could send you a few different pictures.
What?
Oh.
What is that?
Oh, wait, now I'm starting to
I
like
don't
this
even know
guy.
what that means. Gross.
The way to tell if you have chemistry with someone, I mean, like true chemistry, is if you can do any mundane activity and still have it be fun and effortless, even a little bit romantic.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the best.
Yeah.
Like when Brooke forces her husband to clean the lint traps in all of their vacation properties.
Wait.
She stands right behind him, telling him exactly what to do. And according to her, it's the most romance that she's had all year long.
His butt looks so good in that position.
Get your fingers in there, Michael. Get all the lint out, and maybe I'll let you eat tonight.
Yeah, that's terrible.
But
Vacation rentals.
one of our listeners planned a date night around a hobby that is probably not as popular as others you might hear about.
Okay.
But she says she felt a connection. And you're going to find out why he's not calling her back afterwards when we do your brand new second date update next. Can opposites attract?
Oh, I think so.
Science would say yes.
Yeah, Jeff.
I mean, look at Brooke and Jose, for example. Brooke went to a non-accredited college.
It was very
Very
accredited.
much, actually.
Like one of the best journalism schools in the country.
Meanwhile, Jose can't even spell that.
Huh?
Yeah, is there 4 or 6 season
Yeah.
accredited?
We're not even going to get into that.
I gotta say, I don't know if I know how to spell it. either.
Accredited.
Brooke washes her sheets. Jose has never bought sheets.
No, I do. I just, after every couple of years, I buy
Jeff,
new ones.
I'm not attracted to Jose.
I'm just saying, they still get along.
Wait, you're not? What
No.
We're like-
Oh.
You guys
Yeah,
get
we're
along.
besties.
You're
Yeah.
like the husband and wife of this radio show.
No.
You're
She's
in
like my
sync.
sister.
You work together, never sleep together.
No.
But they'll still
What?
kiss on special
Gross.
occasions.
Yeah, forehead
weird.
kisses. Give me a kiss, bestie. Come
Get
here.
away from me.
See, that's exactly what she says to her husband. Now, see, I'm more curious, though, about our listener today, Sarah. Because
Oh,
she
God.
felt like maybe her date might work out because they were kind of opposites, too. So, Sarah, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
God, please tell me it was better than the disaster you just witnessed for
Yeah,
the last
I
30 seconds.
Hope you at least got a forehead kiss.
It made me uncomfortable.
Also,
Oh.
it's exactly like what we just did.
Huh.
Not,
I
that's not a
mean,
glowing review.
It's
why
not,
are you
though.
calling in then?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys make me uncomfortable. I'm sorry. My date was great.
Okay. That's normal.
Okay. Well, that's good.
All right.
We make everybody uncomfortable. In fact, that's our goal. So,
I see.
Everyone texting and agrees.
I'm also uncomfy.
but we want to talk about you and the guy that you went out with. What's his name?
Oh, he's lovely. That's Jake.
Jake.
Okay.
Jake's a good name. That's a hot guy name.
We
Where'd
like
you meet
Jake.
him?
Yeah. Oh, where do you think?
Tinder.
Online, yep.
Yeah.
What did you and Jake end up doing for your date?
I thought it would be fun. I'm really big into crochet. I don't know if you guys have tried crocheting before.
Yeah.
Never.
I used to do it in 3rd grade.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I had a babysitter that taught us how to
Is that
crochet.
a humble brag? Are
Well-
you trying to?
Yeah.
Back in
Flex
back in
on
the
her.
1800s, that was a mandatory course in 3rd
Well, it's
grade.
nice because it's just one hook instead of, like knitting is with 2 needles.
Yeah, I don't know anything
Okay.
about it. So,
Sorry.
but I don't know how did Jake feel about it?
I was really impressed because, well, first thing is that he showed up and he was really confused because he thought it was croquet.
Oh, like the yard game.
Yeah, where you
I
hit
can
the
see
balls
that.
with the mallets.
He
And-
shows up in like athletic gear, like
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Ready for some croquet.
Are you gonna play?
I
Yeah.
don't think you need athletic
No.
gear for croquet. But,
Oh, I didn't
doing it
think
right.
anything.
wait, how did you turn croquet into a date, though?
Well, no, we didn't play croquet. We crocheted.
I mean, crochet.
Yeah, so we ended up actually taking a class.
A crocheting class.
That's kind of cute.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun, and I was like surprised he was so excited about it until I realized he didn't know what it was we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. A little mild speed bump.
Brings a mallet.
I just picture you in a room with a bunch of gray-haired grannies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, so it was literally 11 women in him, but
Oh.
he was down to try it. He was definitely struggling with it.
With the actual crocheting.
Yeah, like
Okay.
we couldn't even get him to chain a row.
Okay.
God.
It was
Noob.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of a miracle, though, if it was just beginner's luck and he's able to knit an entire blanket in
You
like
don't
10
knit,
minutes.
you
That'd be
crochet.
nice.
They're
Okay,
different.
you know what? I
They're
tried.
not the
I
same
tried,
thing.
bro. Tried to act interested. You take over.
It's
lead
not
this
that
conversation.
hard. Hook one, hook two.
Boring.
Wow, that was really fun. Sorry. So give us some highlights from the crochet class.
I was impressed by the way he responded to our teacher, Glenda. She's like this really old, tough woman, and she was correcting him a lot, so I felt like I was good cop and Glenda was bad cop. Every time she'd come over and pick on him, I was like, "You're doing great."
Don't know anything about old, harsh women correcting a person on every single thing that they do. Sounds like a great time.
I don't
sounds
either.
amazing, Jeff.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
what a lucky guy.
Anybody'd be lucky.
Shut
yeah.
up, Jeff.
Sorry.
Yeah, like to me that was a highlight because it shows character.
Yeah.
How long were you guys at this class?
It was like almost 2 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a long time.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a quick thing.
And there was no like alcohol served or anything like that.
Yeah, or they're like, is there like a cheese platter? Is
Yeah.
there food?
Yeah, what romantic aspect came into
Good
this
question.
date?
I thought this was kind of romantic. Do you know the movie Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Patrick Swayze and
That's
Demi
an old
Moore.
movie.
40 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
It's the one you've seen, the iconic scene where he's behind her doing pottery. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
No, I'm so excited because that's what I did.
You got
did
behind
what?
him and sensually crochet.
I love it. I love
I stand
it.
corrected. This is hot.
It was like kind of silly, but also it got us close. You know, I thought it was a good move.
Made an
Yeah.
excuse for some physical touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's fast forward to the end of the day. How did you guys leave it?
Well, I was kind of down to get a drink or hang out
Yeah.
some more, but he didn't invite me.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
That's weird.
He probably thought you were going to go sew buttons or something.
Or maybe he thought you were so unimpressed by his abilities that you weren't interested.
Oh,
Oh, I hope
Like
not.
Glenda.
yeah. So what's happened since then? Have you stayed in contact?
No, I mean, we just kind of had a hug and we went our separate ways. And I texted him later and said, "Oh my gosh, it's so fun. You know, I'm
Yeah.
hooked on you," that kind of thing. Not really.
Oh, yeah, I'm hooked on you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Unfortunately, I got it.
It's a crochet. You got it. Okay.
I did get it.
We've
Yeah.
all been here long enough now that they're catching on.
Yeah, he hasn't responded. So,
Maybe
and I thought maybe like he didn't like the activity, so I would be down to just do something more active, something more in line with what he's interested in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a risky
I
activity.
mean, like literally
is.
anything else.
Yeah.
Not to be
Seriously.
rude.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. When she told him about it, he was excited because he didn't know what she was talking
yeah.
about. There was
He
a
thought it was
miscommunication.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be plenty more miscommunications when we call him and ask him about the date. We're going to do that when we come back and do your second date update next.
Yes.
If you missed the first part of this call, we're doing an experiment to see if opposites really do attract in the dating world.
Yes.
Because we have our listener, Sarah, who is a very nice woman. She's into crochet and crochet jokes
Yeah.
and romantic moves stolen from 1980s movies.
You're not talking her up real well right now.
These are the things
Yeah,
that
I
she
know,
does
I
and
know.
likes.
Yeah.
And her date, Jake, who is a little bit more active in his lifestyle, he showed up wearing athletic wear to the crochet class.
He misunderstood the assignment.
Because he thought it was croquet that
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
going to do.
Also an old person's thing.
Yeah.
So
Athletic, but he probably looked like a country club athletic. You know
Right,
what I
yeah.
mean?
He came a little bit over-prepared to
Yeah.
it. And after their 2-hour crochet class, they shared a hug, and Sarah has not heard from him since then. Brooke just let out a giant yawn. Like, Not even joking.
I was just
It
thinking
was
of
a
Glenda.
30-second recap, and she couldn't stay awake for it.
I think she's just tired.
Yeah.
Sarah, is there any message in particular you want me or perhaps Brooke to deliver to Jake once we get him on the phone, if we can? Anything specific you want us to say?
Just that if he wanted to do a different activity, I'd love to go on a different date.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sound fun. You sound like you're up for pretty much anything, and it sounds like a different date would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll tell him Sarah is down
Yeah.
for whatever you want.
Yeah.
You
no,
name it,
Jose,
she'll
that's
do it.
not.
Yeah, dudes love to hear
All
that.
I don't think we should deliver
That's
that
our
message.
game plan. It's what Sarah wants, and we give her what she wants. Let's make the call to Jake right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jake?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, man.
Who is this?
My name is Jeff, and there's a whole room of people here that is really
Jake.
excited to meet you.
What up?
What are you talking about?
Well, you're our man of the hour for our second date
All right.
update.
Jake.
I mean, that name always feels like you should.
It's a
You're in a
chantable
bar.
name. Very
you know, good
chantable.
chanting. No, Jake.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're a bit much.
What's up is we're doing a segment called the second date update, and we've had one of our listeners ask us to get a hold of you after you went out with her to a crochet class named Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hey. Hot night, right?
It was an interesting evening for sure.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good start.
That's a polite way
It
to
sounds
say
like you said that with a smile on your face.
Yeah. Our job today is to try and figure out what's going on between you and Sarah, if there's any vibes going on there. Can you tell us about your date?
Yeah, there wasn't really a vibe, you know, like, I don't know. I can't really talk about it.
Why can't you talk about it?
What?
You just didn't like her?
No, I mean, like, no, she was nice. I just really don't see us going on another date.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I think she already gets that vibe.
It sounds like there was a big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
The fact that you're not calling or texting or speaking to her at all is a pretty good hint. We're trying to figure out the reason why.
Yeah, it's like I'm not supposed to, so like,
What
Not
do you mean you're not
supposed to?
supposed to?
What do you mean?
like,
What? What just
that
happened
noise?
there, Jake?
I mean, like, well, I know you guys, you know, it's a radio thing, but like, don't tell her this, right? Don't let this get back to her. But
Yeah.
Okay. I can promise that I won't say it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
That's what I can promise.
Nice, Jeff.
okay. So like, I don't know what she told you, but we went like crocheting.
Yeah. Was that
That
kind of a
was-
surprise, right?
Yeah, like I thought she meant croqueting, like with the
Right.
lawn stuff.
We actually heard that there was a
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
She felt
but-
bad about that, but she said you were a good sport.
But what's the thing about you saying you can't go out with her? Why?
Okay, so like we did the crochet thing, and I mean I'm always willing to try anything once.
Okay.
And I was having a hard time, and so the instructor like pulled me aside for a little bit, like while Sarah was like in the restroom.
Are you talking about
And-
Glenda? Old Glenda?
Oh, she told you her name?
Yeah, she said Glenda was going hard on you and she kind of felt bad about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea.
Dang.
So Glenda, she pulled me aside and she was like showing me how to crochet. But while she was showing me, she started talking about her son and how she's been trying to set up Sarah with her son. So she was asking me like questions like, "Oh, have you been dating Sarah for a while?" And I was like, "No, this is our first date."
Bro,
And she's like, "Oh, I don't think Sarah's a good match for you. I've been trying to set her up with my son."
Oh, so you're scared of competition
No, it
I'm
just
not
You're-
puts
you're
him in a
backing
bad
down?
spot.
Scared of
That's
Glenda.
weird.
from Glenda's son?
Yeah, but why would you have to listen to anything Glenda says? It's not like
Well, first of all, I don't really like drama, and this already sounds like it's going to be a dramatic thing.
Yeah, bro, I feel it. I wouldn't want anything to do with that either, dog.
you're at a
Exactly.
crochet class. It's only going to be drama there.
Sarah really likes crochet.
Okay.
But number two, Glenda offered me $100 to not go on any more dates with Sarah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my God. Are you
Glenda paid
serious?
you off?
That's what happened.
Yeah, so I took the money.
No. Oh,
You took the money.
Wait, what is happening right now?
Oh, there goes
my-
your money.
Yeah, Jake.
You guys didn't tell me she was on the line.
Yeah.
You told me not to tell her.
Yeah.
I'm just listening to what you said.
Yeah, yeah,
But you told
you got me, but like, it.
Yeah, that's how these calls work. They listen on the other line, but she wants to talk to you, man, clearly. Sarah?
$100?
Yeah.
That was it. Like, first of all, thanks, Glenda, for caring that much. I see she cares.
She's got hope those
I
are.
mean, Glenda's probably going to have her sons back before she has yours.
Yeah, Glenda really likes you. She really likes her son. Maybe you should give her son a shot.
What?
Huh?
Oh my gosh, bro! You are not playing matchmaker.
You're
right
stumping
now.
for Glenda's son.
I get it, sir. Like $100 isn't a lot of money. It's like a gallon of gas and a gallon of milk. But the date wasn't going the best anyway. So, I just took some beer money. I don't know.
That's a little harsh.
Well,
I mean, I personally wasn't on your date, but it sounded like you two were trying to have fun and do a unique activity. There was some 1980s movies references thrown
Until
in.
she got sold for beer money.
Yeah, I thought we were having fun. We were laughing. We were having a good time.
Yeah,
Right?
we were, but I'd rather take the $100.
Oh.
Did you? Can I just
Still.
ask? Did you at least wait to the end of the date to take the money, or was that right at the beginning?
Oh, no. She slid it to me when she pulled me aside and you were in the restroom.
Yeah.
So like halfway through, you knew.
What would have been more awkward
Yeah.
for him to accept $100 from her at the very end of
He
the
reaches
day?
over her.
I mean,
Excuse me, hold on. You got that money?
The thing is if he knew he wasn't going to call her anyway, I mean, I wouldn't blame him for taking the money.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Yeah, but if
Snatch and get up and leave.
you don't even give her a shot, right?
Yeah.
You don't even see the date through.
I didn't even try to kiss her or go home with her at the end of the date.
We know.
Yeah.
We
We're
know.
gonna take
Glenda
advantage
It's
of
just
the
like,
situation.
Pay
I'm kind
job.
of mad at Glenda, to be honest.
Yeah, she's
No way. No, I'm thankful for Glenda because she helped me to weed you out.
Oh.
And frankly,
Whoa.
her persistence, and her son is a nice guy.
Oh, you've
Oh.
met him.
Oh, you know the son.
But
Why-
why
why-
have you been avoiding him then? Not going out with him?
I just wasn't interested, but he
Oh.
seems like a much more viable option now.
He's not cute, huh?
They're going to pay you two.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
mean, you could be Glenda's future daughter-in-law.
Hey, you know she's
Think
got
about
money,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might get future crochet lessons for free.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Have we ever had a second dater that's pushing somebody away so hard like he is right now?
Feels like a
I
first.
can't go on a second date. I took the $100.
Oh, well, good. I wasn't going to ask you, Jake. I was going to ask Sarah if you would like to go out on a date with Glenda's son.
No way.
Are we
date
gonna pay for it?
Yeah, we're going to
Oh
pay
my
for
God.
it.
Why how is everyone getting paid to go on dates right now?
We would make Glenda's dreams come true.
Technically, I'm getting paid to not go on a date.
Yeah, that's a good
true.
point. That's
All
a good
right.
point.
So you keep that $100, agree to continue to not go out with Sarah. Sarah, will you go out with Glenda's son?
Yeah, I will.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh my God!
Congratulations,
yay?
Glenda's son. If you're listening, you just got a date with Sarah.
Everybody wins.
Do we have to get an update?
Everyone's being bribed left and right.
Who knew there was so much drama in the crochet class? It should be Real Housewives of Crochet.
You're right, bro.
Well, Sarah, congratulations. We got you a second date.
I am actually pretty excited to go out with anybody but Jake. So.
Oh, burn.
Well, Benjamin Franklin agrees.
Women are such a beautiful, delicate breed.
Oh, that's
Very true, Jeff.
about delicate, but I like it.
I'd say delicate,
Sure.
because
I
did you
would.
know it takes less than 8 spoken words to instantly make one super angry with you? All you have to do is say
Okay,
something
all
like,
right.
you know, you really should smile more.
Oh, man, even I'm triggered on that one. That's bad.
You're
Or-
gonna do it, aren't you?
Ooh, are you sure you want to eat that whole thing?
Oh,
That's
that
bad.
is really
oh my
bad.
God!
Oh, someone's acting a little delicate over there.
I am.
The listener on the phone with us today swears he never said anything mildly offensive to his date. In fact, he was being as sweet as possible to her.
Huh.
But it became painfully obvious that he messed up when he got one text that just had one word. And you're going to hear what that text said in your brand new second date update next. We've heard of fails happening on first dates,
Oh, a lot of them,
like forgetting your wallet by accident.
for sure.
Or hitting a parked car trying to parallel park in front of the restaurant. We don't hear a lot of stories, though, with altercations where punches are thrown.
What? Is that what we're doing
my
today?
gosh.
Apparently, that's what happened with one of our listeners, Aiden.
Oh, no.
So, Aiden,
Fight your date, bro?
please tell me that you were at a UFC fight watching the melee in the octagon. Is that what you meant, or are we talking about your fists?
No, man, it was my fist, but it was also my head.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what?
I'll get there, guys. That's
Oh,
not.
my God.
What?
Well, no wonder anyone is not calling you back. Nobody likes fighting on the first date.
Yeah.
I don't think we should rush to judgment here before we hear the story, even if it does sound kind of weird at first glance.
Yeah.
But Aiden, take us back to the beginning. What's your date's name?
Her name is Kim.
Okay.
Okay.
She was cool. Yeah, I met her online, and her profile said, "My father used to say, whatever you do, do it 100%. When you work hard. When you laugh hard. You laugh loudly. When you eat a ton of food, right?"
Dance like no one's watching.
A little intense.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, your dad said that, right?" So I was like, "Me and your dad, we have a lot in common. I'd like to feed you a lot of food and laugh loudly with you." And she loved it.
Aw, that's cute,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's usually not a great thing to say,
No.
like, hey, I'm a lot like your dad to
Yeah,
a
no.
woman that
Well,
you're
some
trying to.
girls need that. They
Well,
got daddy issues.
no.
They like
Not in that way.
Jeffrey.
No, not. If you follow with, I'm going to feed you a lot of food, everyone says yes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice thing to say afterwards.
That's what you want to do.
So, what'd you guys do? How'd you guys bond?
It was good. I mean, we chatted, and then we, excited to do a date and everything like that. So we both met up for a few drinks at a bar. And
Not food? I thought the whole point was you're going to feed her a bunch of food.
I mean,
I'm assuming this bar has food
Yeah,
there.
but still, that's not like a choice of food.
hey, drinks are edible.
But if you went to a restaurant, you'd be like, "What? No drinks? You're the same.
He
It's never enough."
promised. He promised food. I thought there'd be more thought into what they were going to eat. I don't think that is a bad
Brooks invested in the bite.
expectation.
Wow. Okay. Was there food at this bar? Can we put this to rest?
Maybe this is how the fight started.
no, yes, there was food.
Okay.
And she was the one that suggested. She suggested this bar anyway.
Okay.
Okay, there
All
you
right.
go.
So how was it? Like the first meeting, how are you feeling when you see her for the first time?
Beautiful, fantastic.
Aw.
She was hilarious. We joked a lot, and and so like
So
we had a
good.
few drinks, and I said, "Pick a guy in a bar, and I'll fight him for you right now." And she laughed, and she was like, "I don't want you to fight anybody anymore. So this is where it happened." She's like, "Maybe yourself."
There we go.
Fight yourself.
Now I get it.
Okay.
And so I punched myself in the head, and she laughed, and we moved on like that.
And then I thought it got extreme. He's like, oh my God, I have a knife.
Hey, I mean,
It's getting,
how
pull
hard-
a tooth out.
how
He gave
hard-
himself a concussion.
Yeah.
How hard
Black
did
eye.
you punch yourself? Was it like a serious punch or joke?
No, it was a joke. It was,
Okay.
It was very light right above my temple. It was perfectly fine.
All right, this is
Okay.
all
Love
in
the
good
tempo.
humor. I think we
I
can
see.
all rest easy now.
I see.
I wanna
This-
do
All
this
in
next.
good humor.
Gotcha. And she liked the self punch?
Yeah, she thought it was hilarious.
Good, okay.
Okay. You sound like you have the same sense of humor.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. But then she got we had a few more drinks and ended up going back to my place to see a movie.
Okay.
And we made out for a little bit.
Sweet.
We didn't go any farther than that, but it was nice. It was really
What?
nice.
That goes against her policy of when you make out as hard as you can.
All the time.
I don't think that was in her bio, Jeff.
Well, since
Yeah.
do everything 100%.
Yeah.
So
He's like, I can't breathe.
Maybe that's why she's acting all weird. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What did she say when she left?
She said she had a good time, but she's been acting strange over text.
what do you mean she's acting strange?
Yeah, I asked her if she wanted to hang out on Friday, and I asked if she was free, and she said, "Huh, you would like that, wouldn't you?"
Whoa.
Eye roll emoji.
What? Was
Is
she kidding?
Maybe she's trying to be sarcastic on text and it's not reading.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, that
flirty,
happens a
but
lot.
not-
That's a weird response.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, so I said, "LOL, yeah, I would. Are you up for it?" And she said, "Whatever."
But, huh.
Maybe she's
Did you
just-
ask her, like, did I do something to make you angry?
Oof, women don't like when you get asked
She
that.
just ended with whatever. Okay. I mean,
She wants to be asked.
And she said whatever in caps too.
Oh, emphasis.
She's
Oh,
yelling
God.
at
Who
you.
does that?
Maybe she's just mad that you got beat up on your date and she doesn't want to date a wuss.
Yeah.
You didn't stand up for yourself at all against yourself.
But he also kind of won that fight at the same time.
Oh, true.
Is
but
there
maybe he was
anything
a
she
weak
could
fight.
have found out about you, like on a Google search or something?
Or maybe inside your apartment, because she was over there for at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm a normal guy. I've got a normal job. I'm all good.
Well, that's what all the crazies say.
So I don't know, man. It's like the date was really playful, very fun, and then back to my place, it was very romantic, and like I don't know. And then there was attitude all the way at the end here, and I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that is weird.
Sounds like you're in a relationship already.
I know.
This is going really well.
Well, let's call Kim here, and we'll ask her the question that all women love to be asked. Why are you so mad at me?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did I do?
Yeah, maybe we could tone down that tone.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, Brooke's already.
Yeah.
Why are you so upset with the way that I said it?
Oh,
What?
not
God.
that, Jeff.
Anyway, we'll do your second date update next. Texting in a new relationship can be so dangerous because they can ask you, hey, what do you want to eat tonight? And you respond, whatever.
Okay.
And that sounds sweet to your ears, but the person on the other phone might read it as, ugh, whatever. So normally we reserve judgment in these situations, except for the fact that in this case, the girl used all caps.
Oh, and an eye roll emoji.
And eye roll emoji.
Do not forget that.
Oh, boy.
Very clear.
That's why when our listener Aiden said, hey, I'd really like to see you, is that okay with you? Whatever. Eye roll emoji. I think we're reading that correctly.
Yeah.
And
we
the
can
only
all
question
agree.
that we have is why? Why
Okay.
would she respond that way? Because they had a really normal date. They went back to his place, made out, and he said he just wants to hang out again. And she's giving him attitude. I don't get it personally.
Oh, I'm
weird.
scared, Aiden.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like to call angry women. It's just
You just like to be one. I know.
Yeah. Thanks for saying it.
It's just an issue waiting to happen.
Yeah.
It really is. And you can't think of any reason why she'd be so mad at you.
I literally can't think of one thing. We had a great date, laughed a lot, and a little romantic at the end, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you guys kissed.
And with good boundaries, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, we're all confused.
we're going to
Hopefully,
learn something.
we will
Well,
learn and get a little clarity.
Maybe she's just randomly mad. You texted her on the wrong day.
Maybe.
Whatever, Jose.
Sorry,
God.
see, I knew I said it wrong.
I
didn't mean it
roll.
to be like
Let's
that.
just call this girl and see what she has to say. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kim?
Yeah. Who's calling?
Hey, Kim. My name is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hi, Kim.
Hey.
Hope we got you in a good mood today.
Okay. Don't expect it, though. We don't care if you are. I mean, it's fine if you're not. That's okay, too.
How did you guys get my number?
Good question. We had a listener give it to us after telling us a story about a date that you two went on.
Okay. Who was it?
I'm talking about Aiden.
Aiden gave you my number?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
it's part of a segment we're doing right now called a second date update. We're trying to help Aiden figure out why date number 2 hasn't happened yet. It doesn't seem like you're that interested. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I'm not that interested anymore. I mean,
Oh, I knew it. Did
Okay.
you, like, Google search him or something and find out something weird?
no, should I?
No, I didn't
No,
mean
don't-
that.
Brooke,
It
why are you
just-
putting these ideas into
I
their
didn't
head?
mean it like that. I meant like he told us about the date and it sounded great, and then now it sounds like you hate him.
Just based on the
Well-
text messages that he was reading to us.
Oh, he was reading text messages to you?
Uh-huh.
Because
Uh-oh.
we felt the same way that he did, that it seems like from what happened that night, you two had a great time. So there's obviously a disconnect happening. We're trying to figure out where it is.
Well, if you want to know, I thought Aiden was great. He was super sweet.
Good.
He's funny. The date was great. But I just started noticing some patterns that I don't really want in a potential partner.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Yeah, what type of patterns were you seeing?
Well, so when we first started talking, we were really flirty over text, and I would send him like selfies of me like getting ready to go out with the girls,
Aw,
and
cute.
just be cute and flirty. And he would comment and reply with these long paragraphs about how cute I was, or just whatever, just like making me feel super beautiful and super seen.
That's really nice.
And then after the date, I sent him another picture, and he just replied with a heart emoji reaction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So isn't that
That's
good?
good, right?
I mean, not after like what he'd been doing the previous week when I'd been sending him pictures. I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels like,
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like maybe a little taken advantage of.
Taken advantage of.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. Like he got his
fix? He made out? I don't know. Like,
He asked you out again, though. He said he wanted to hang out with you again. Like,
I know,
his
but
fix is just kissing?
it just seems like he wasn't that attentive. That's what it was. And I don't even know why I'm telling you people on the radio.
It's like there's you think there was like a vibe shift because he didn't write a paragraph, but he just like loved your
Girl,
picture.
he liked you so much, he contacted a radio station to get a hold of you to get another date with you.
But she doesn't know that. She's just finding that out now.
But you were reading it wrong, obviously, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think I am reading it wrong. He was treating me a lot different before.
Okay.
I get it
Well-
if you want like a hyped response and you just get, but a heart still means a lot.
It's
I
still
feel like-
something, right?
And maybe he'd reached his text limit, and that was all that he could get. So
I don't think that's how text works anymore.
Only afford one
maybe he's on a burner phone.
Stop it. It's probably just you don't have time always to do that.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
And
Maybe-
it feels like you're too desperate. You don't want to
is
do
a
it with
little.
everyone. That's too needy.
I mean, even if he left you on red, it'd be worse than a heart.
Don't let us tell you. Let Aiden tell you directly because he's been on the other line listening this whole time, and he wants to say it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, how you doing?
I
Oh
would
my
have come with
God.
more than that.
Yeah,
Aiden.
we need something
she
lovelier
needs
than
more. Are you
that.
not listening?
You should have had a poem ready, bro.
I don't know. Look. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. You know. Sorry, Kim. I literally don't know what you need from me. So do you want me to write a paragraph every time you send a picture? Is that what you want? Because
No, I
it
want
feels like a
you to
little
write-
bit of a red flag for me.
Oh.
Well, if that's a red flag for you, then I don't know why you called the radio station.
Oh.
Well, he
he's
didn't
also,
know.
just finding out. Yeah.
It's just like, send a message back saying something. You know, it just makes me, I like feel embarrassed that I put this effort into taking this picture and sending it to you, and yet you like just hearted it. Like, I don't know.
So a heart isn't enough of a show of appreciation.
Was it
for
just
you.
a normal selfie, or was it a little bit more provocative?
Like a sexy pic?
You know, because that is a difference.
Oh, well, then a selfie just deserves a heart, no offense. But I'm just saying.
I'm not sending these pictures to every man. I mean, I'm sending it to him. I mean, they're like subjective, but they're not extreme. I don't know. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to be talking about these pictures.
Okay. So
Okay.
you just need more validation in your life is what it comes down to.
Aiden, would you like to apologize for not validating her?
I was validating her with the heart. I didn't know she needed like words of affirmation.
Okay.
But think about it like when you write something funny in like a group text and people just do a ha-ha to it instead of like writing back, oh my God, that was so funny. Like,
I don't know.
it's a half-hearted heart.
That happens all the time in my group text. So like,
Maybe you're not that funny, Aiden.
I don't know. I thought we had a great time. Look, I'm willing to learn.
Okay.
I'm willing to get coaching here. If you need more, I'm happy to give you more.
Oh, that's
right.
good. That's a good response.
And it's good that you guys are having some open communication right now.
Sure.
I mean,
Agreed.
He sounds pretty remorseful for not being more appreciative because he didn't realize that you needed that. But now that he knows, he can change.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he knows that now, that's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is that I don't know if he's going to do it on a consistent basis. Like every time we make out, is he just going to give me like a thumbs up?
I don't know. High five after a good makeout session is always good for me.
Oh,
no.
Maybe text him some like
Like that was
keywords
good.
to use.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
God.
Brooke.
You high five your husband?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God.
I'm willing to understand that if it was like a pattern, but this only happened once. So I'm willing to take the note and I'm happy to change. But
Yeah. Just start right now by saying one really nice thing about the way that she looks in her last picture.
Hey,
Go ahead.
there you go.
you have amazing legs.
Oh.
Like, absolutely gorgeous.
That's a little bit too long. I need just one word.
Okay.
Don't you dare say heart.
Legs. Eye roll emoji, heart emoji.
Oh, wow.
You see that, Kim?
Okay.
He's changed. He's a changed man.
Not even her face? You're not going to say anything about it?
He's got to work his way up. And
Alexis is offended.
he'll do that on the next date
offended
you
for
guys
her.
go out with that we'll pay for if you're up for giving him another shot at that, Kim. What do you say? One more date on our dime.
I mean, fine. As long as you're willing to learn it. Like, I did have a good time.
Aww.
Yeah, great.
That was angry sweet all at the same time.
Fine. You want to go out? Fine. Great. Okay. I'll see you there. It's the most romantic ending to a second date we've ever had.
Yay, we did it.
Great. Well, thank you, Kim.
One word, you got it.
All right.
At least you didn't just say whatever.
Yeah. I think- During the many years of us doing calls with listeners, we've seen all sorts of endings for second dates.
Yeah.
But there's been romantic ones, disappointing ones,
A lot of those.
even unresolved mysterious endings. Like,
Ooh.
even though he only had one foot, why did he have 2 shoes in his closet?
Wait a
Try to
minute.
connect the dots.
Is that
You can't do it.
a left and a right?
Or just like a middle.
Why? But today, the entire studio was surprised by the very unpredictable way that our phone call finished. And I think our texters will all agree at 78592, the majority of the blame goes to Brooke.
What?
Yeah,
What?
totally.
Voice your opinion as long as it's in agreement with mine, or I will block you.
I can guarantee you it's probably your fault.
Oh, there she goes again.
Here it is.
Causing
But
trouble.
honestly.
What happened? You're going to find out in your second date update. Next. Dating in today's world feels like a big competition to see who has the best looking profile with the most compelling bio and the least corny pickup lines.
Ugh.
It's a lot.
I mean, it's tough to find a real, authentic love connection now. And that's why it's no surprise most of our listeners who fail to get a second date turn to inflate a date. And
What's that?
I'm not going to go into what that is.
It's
wait, I think I
exactly
got-
what you think.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Brooke.
inflation at first.
No.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. I get
mean,
it
it
now.
is.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a 100% success rate with
Okay.
inflated date.
Yeah.
I hope that our new friend Nathan doesn't go down that road.
Yeah, as long as no needles or sharp objects or
Well,
tacks
there's
are
a sharp
around.
object, actually.
Yeah.
You don't
Nathan,
want it to be.
welcome to the show, dude. Tell us what's in your Amazon cart right now, and it better not come with a small hand pump. Nathan,
Hello.
you're with your inflated date right now. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, I'm all good. I can pull my affiliate date down.
Okay.
Nice.
So casual about it.
Oh, they're very cute. Deflator,
Yeah.
throw back in the closet.
I'll come back to you later.
You just hear-
I just imagine her flying around the room like
Yeah,
a
flying.
balloon. A balloon.
All right, we'll get back to her. First, tell us about the real lady that you connected with the other day. What's her name?
So I met this beautiful girl on Hinge.
Right.
Yeah.
Her name?
Her name is Jessica.
Jessica, okay. What'd you like about her?
You know, really everything. But
Whoa.
let me start from the beginning. Let me start how we met.
Oh, okay.
Is there more to just on Hinge? Like, I feel like we
Yeah,
get
he's
how
like-
that
Her
works.
name's Jessica. I met her on Hinge. Go back farther.
He's like, I opened the app.
Started typing in my bio.
So basically how it all started was I left a comment on one of her pictures. She was wearing these boots, and it made me think of Reno 911, so I just said new boot goof.
New boot
Yeah,
goofing.
new boot goofing.
We love that.
Sure, nobody's heard that joke, but I still like it.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Google new boot goofing. It's great.
No idea what you're talking about.
You
Yeah.
haven't seen new boot
So
goofing?
funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Isn't that show like
Alexis.
20 years old?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the clip is still iconic.
And I've
Oh.
seen that like on TikTok and Instagram Reels.
Yeah, yeah.
Like people use it when they buy
New
new
boot
shoes.
goofing.
I mean,
Okay.
You guys are missing out, Brooke.
it's funny to somebody
Yeah.
out there.
Brooke and
So,
I- no,
It's
Brooke and I-
hysterical.
so okay.
Millions of people are laughing right now. Okay, just be
Okay.
jealous.
Just no one in this room. But so Jessica liked that. She liked the new boot
Yes,
goof.
she did. Yes, she laughed at my comment.
Goof in.
Nice.
Goof in.
Oh,
She's-
excuse me
It's a new
to
boot
butcher
goof
the
in.
hilarious
Oh,
joke.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What?
See, even they bonded over it.
Yeah.
That's
Just get a
good.
life.
That's good. Take my cynicism away, and it sounds like you guys have a good connection. Tell me more.
Yeah, and so we ended up meeting, of course.
Did she wear the boots when you first see her?
Oh.
No, she's not wearing the boots.
Ah.
Oh, darn it.
But she was wearing these sunglasses and a fuzzy Russian hat.
Fuzzy Russian hat.
Like
When
one
you
of
guys
those-
met up?
Yeah, and she looked like a Russian spy, like a beautiful Russian spy.
Oh, like with the air
Oh.
flaps, like the
No,
the
not
big
like a
Russian
Hunter
ones.
Elmer Fudd hat. It's like a stovepipe hat without the brim.
Oh,
Can you
Yeah.
picture that?
Okay. So and you like that?
Oh yeah.
She's
Yeah, I
very
did.
stylish. Like she's got her own
Sweet.
style. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. She's confident.
What did you guys do?
Well, we talked about music at first. We was going for a walk, and she was telling me how to put a record player.
Okay. So she's like vintage. She likes vintage stuff.
Exactly. So
Okay.
obviously, I'm thinking let's go to a record store.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
All right.
Okay.
What was it like going to a record store with a real girl instead of an inflatable one? Was it a good time?
He didn't have to turn her sideways to fit her through the door.
That's kind of nice. I mean, I'm just messing with you. Tell me, what were some highlights from the record store?
Well, I picked an album for her.
Oh, okay.
What'd you pick?
The Batman Forever soundtrack from '95.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one with Jack Nicholson as the Joker?
I don't
No?
know.
Anybody
Again,
know?
with the 30-year-old references, if
Yeah,
she's
I don't
into that
Remember,
old
like Danny
stuff,
DeVito was the penguin.
No.
I remember that as
Remember?
a kid. Yeah.
I don't think I was alive.
And Arnold was
In
Iceman?
95, you were alive in 95, Jeff, okay? Alexis wasn't, but
Sorry.
you definitely
I've
were.
been dead inside since my birth, so I don't know. Did she approve of Batman Forever?
Yeah, she liked it. She seemed like she liked it.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's nice to buy a little gift on their date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little gift. It's nothing crazy.
Right.
So what happened after the record store?
So after a record store, we went to a candy store.
Oh,
All the stores.
Okay.
starting to feel a
Oh,
little
boy.
bit like a teenage date from 1962.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. And then we went roller skating.
Yeah, and we got a bunch of lollipops.
Huh.
That's like the worst candy in there. There's like a million things.
Are you guys vibing?
No, I'm telling you, I was nervous. I was really nervous.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It was like when I was at the candy store, I had 4 different types of candies in my hands. And I dropped a few of them on the ground. And,
What?
she asked me if I was nervous and if I'm feeling okay.
What'd you say?
Yikes.
I just said, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just excited to be here with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was starting to
clearly.
think you were
That's
nervous
okay.
and you were just like high.
It sounds like the date didn't go like maybe the way you hoped that it would go in your mind.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Or how anybody's date would ever want to go in their minds too, but you made the best of it.
I mean, she didn't seem mad though or anything.
No, she doesn't seem mad, but it kind of ended abruptly. She
Oh.
told me she had plans to go out with friends that night, so.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it seems like your intentions were there.
It just sounds
Compliment
like
her. It
the
just seems like
nerves got the best of you.
there it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And it just was maybe a turnoff, do you think, for her?
Yeah, it has to be because she's not responding like she was before.
Okay.
How long has it been?
It's been about a week.
Okay.
Yeah. Did she at least take home the Batman album?
She did. She did.
Okay.
There you go.
That's one small victory.
There we go.
We're going to try and get a couple more and hopefully another date. Get the pump ready just in case we don't, though.
Yeah, hey, this is a win-win if you think about it.
Yeah, so we're going to do it. Get your second date update right after this. While we were waiting, I looked up the Batman Forever soundtrack from 1995,
Yeah.
and the main title on there is Kiss from a Rose from the artist Seal.
Oh my God.
Old
That was when he
school.
was married to Heidi Klum.
Back
Oh,
in the
really?
day.
Do you remember that?
When I play this
Whoa.
song, Brooke, and you hear
Yeah.
it, what does it make you think of from your life? What flashback are you having right now?
Oh, I feel like I'm in a junior high dance all over again.
Oh.
Oh, which teacher are you slow dancing with?
Mr. Holt, obviously.
Oh,
wow.
Mr.
Duh.
Hall.
That was a
Wow.
quick name drop.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, she knew exactly.
I like those history boys.
Oh, no.
Yikes. This song makes me think of my underwear, my blue Batman undies from when I was 6.
Cool.
In fact, I'm sure as we speak, my mom is going to be sending pictures of me wearing them to all your Facebook messengers because
Yeah.
she loves listening to this and embarrassing me wherever and whenever she
We
can.
do have a
Love
group
that.
chat, and she's the only one talking.
She's really going to get us flagged
But-
for some of the things she sends us.
I bring up Batman Forever because Nathan bought his date the Batman Forever soundtrack while they were at the record store before they went and hit up the candy store to get some lollipops. But what is it about Jessica that made you want to email us today, Nathan? What is so special about her?
Sometimes you just feel like someone's the one.
Whoa.
The one.
That came in hot.
Whoa.
I thought you were just going to say, like, she was super attractive.
Yeah.
Mhm, like the chemistry.
Yeah, I've been with a lot of 3s and 4s, but she's a number 1.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Are
a
we
number
scaling
ranking.
now?
Oh,
like, it's
okay.
a number
Yeah.
one.
Maybe
Huh.
maybe Mr.
don't
Holt
know.
thought you were the one, Brooke.
Mr. Holt couldn't have me.
Yeah, for legal reasons.
Thank God. All right.
Good thing.
Well, enough looking back into the past. Let's move
we
forward
not?
into the future and hopefully
Yes.
get you another date here with Jessica. I'm going to dial her number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Jessica?
Yes.
Hey, Jessica. She's the one.
She answered. Hi,
Hey,
Jessica.
It's meant to be, or maybe.
I'm sorry. What is this about? Who's calling?
This is about love today. Because you're on a radio show right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What? Okay. What's up?
Oh, I like you. You're happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a go with the flow type of woman, it sounds like.
I try.
Well, we're reaching out on behalf of one of our listeners who you hung out with the other day, about a week ago. His name is Nathan.
Oh, boy. I thought I maybe won something. Okay.
What? Oh, you thought you won something.
That's why she's excited.
No, you were the one, not
Yeah.
you won. I can see how that'd be confusing.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. How do you feel about Nathan?
He seems like a nice enough guy, but
Okay.
it's
What?
just not for me. There was some strangeness happening there. So
Okay.
Was it? He said he was super nervous.
that would be okay, but like that's not the part that kind of concerns me where I just left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Concern because you
Wait,
get
so you didn't have plans with your friends, like you told him?
no one ever actually has plans with their friends on a
Never.
date.
I'd like
No.
to think so, though, sometimes.
That's
Brooke.
just the emergency exit button. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
That's disappointing to hear, but it's okay. Like, if you're not interested in him, that's totally up to you to feel that way. But maybe you could help Nathan understand if he made any mistakes that night or if there's anything he could do better.
Just in the dating world,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, I mean, it was a nice date. Like, we went to a record store and he bought me the Batman album, which was like really sweet of him. But then he says to me, sometimes I think this city is like Gotham, descending into darkness.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
when
pretty
he-
deep.
When he handed you the album, he was like
Yeah.
trying to be Batman in that moment.
Yeah, like he was the Batman. And then, wait, it gets worse. And then he brings up that sometimes he likes to drive around by himself at night and call the cops on people who are breaking the law.
Oh.
Who does he find breaking the law? Did he? I'm just curious. Like,
He didn't super elaborate, and I was so shocked. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah.
Is that because you're pro crime? You want the crime to happen?
No, I just don't really picture like the man in my life zooming around the city at 2 a.m. catching bad
What is he
guys.
doing to show up to bars? The sign says they're closed.
okay, wait.
Yeah,
This could have been a joke that didn't hit right.
Yeah,
right? Because
that's
he
what
was
I was thinking,
nervous.
too.
Maybe he was a little too Comic-Con, like, and I didn't leave then. Like, I kept going. I was like, okay. So then we went to the store, and
Oh, yeah. I mean, he mentioned that you guys went to a candy store and were thinking about buying some lollipops.
yeah, the straw that just ended it was like, there were 5 lollipops, and he's like, well, this is how many kids we will be having.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, like, that's not first date energy, no.
Yeah.
You're definitely thinking
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
really hoping he was trying to be funny.
Because
Yeah.
he is on the other line listening, wanting to talk to you.
Oh, no, really?
Lurking in the dark. Nathan,
On the dark phone.
are you there?
Oh, my God.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, there he is.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi.
Well, that was some truth, Nathan, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I like to do that. I like to make sure the city's safe.
Wait, what?
Oh, no.
Okay.
You
well,
actually do? You actually drive around at night and call the cops on people?
I mean, it's not every night, but they need help. They're understaffed. Everybody knows that.
The police,
Okay.
yeah.
You don't do it. You just
who
call
who do you call the cops on?
Like the other day, I saw like some guy. It looked like he was drinking alcohol in his car, so I called the cops on him.
How can you tell that?
Oh, it's just drinking a water bottle.
And it was a glass bottle, and there was a school nearby. I had to do my due diligence.
So you really do that. We thought maybe you were joking just in light of buying the Batman soundtrack.
Yeah.
But that's a real thing you do.
Yeah, it's a real thing, and it's not as weird as it sounds. It's actually very helpful.
Well,
Okay.
neighborhood watch has changed a lot since I was a kid.
No kidding.
Well, I know Brooke calls the cops on the kids in her neighborhood, but
Yeah, he's opposite. He
not.
but
protects the
at
kids.
least she's doing it during the daytime. At
yeah,
nighttime,
I
it's a
do
little strange.
not. I do not. It just sounds like maybe that's more of a nuisance to them than anything. But
Yeah.
They never told me that.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it is kind of brave to go out, put yourself in the middle of crime.
Well, he's
put
not.
himself in
Yeah, he's
the
not really
middle.
putting himself. He's just calling the cops on the criminals.
He's parking adjacent to crime.
it's like dating a hall monitor, is what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
A man with authority is what I'm
like
hearing.
This is weird that you think it's a red flag. It's not bad what I'm doing.
Sweetie, it's like a carnival of flags.
Oh,
Oh,
A carnival of flags. That sounds fun.
I know. It sounds like a good time, actually.
Yeah.
All I care about is safety,
Ah,
and that's not a weird thing.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, if we've learned anything about from talking to women on the show, it's that they usually like more dangerous men. They're not really into the safe bet.
Or that's just their actual job, not like a
Oh.
hobby.
Yeah. Or it's
That's a good
police.
point. Like, have you considered like trying to be a cop?
It's a little too dangerous for me. I'd rather just
stay back and call him on my cell phone.
You know?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
That's-
crossing guard might be
Okay.
the next best step.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have a job to do, and that's my job.
That's not your job, though.
Okay.
If you don't get paid for it.
He has 5 future kids that he has to take care of
I mean, we
someday.
haven't even gotten to you I bringing that know. up. Why would you bring that up on a date? Were you trying
Well,
to...
what am I not supposed to talk about? My expectations for my future family.
I mean, I would wait till somebody asks.
Yeah.
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 Maybe not on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan, I can see where you're going wrong because in your head, you're protecting your community. You're a family man that wants
Shove it up your.
Whoa!
Oh.
You don't know me.
Wait a minute. I'm defending you, bro.
No, you're telling me everything I want is wrong. All I want to do is communicate what I want for my future family.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
just,
see. He's also very open to criticism.
okay.
So
Well,
that's-
I would just take a breath, okay,
Yeah.
Nathan? Just slow down a little bit. We're not coming after you or your dating style.
Yeah, wasn't trying to do that.
It just doesn't seem to be working with what Jessica wants out of her man.
Oh, okay. So Jessica wants a giant then, huh?
Damn.
And if she does, that's
What?
totally okay. That's her decision to date that spineless man.
Dude, you were so right on the Carnival of Flags, Jessica.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
Well, we'd like to send you back to the carnival and we'd pay for
no,
it
I would
on
not.
another date.
I would
you.
not
Making
like
me
that.
feel so much better about everything.
He's like Two-Face. He's like the villain and the hero at the
Yeah,
same
he's
time.
Jekyll and Hyde.
You go on a midnight ride along in a cop car and we'll pay for
He
it.
doesn't have a cop car.
Okay.
He has some sirens,
We'll give him a
though.
little flashy light, to put on top of it.
Do not.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested anymore.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't like you guys making fun of me.
Okay.
No,
well,
man,
then,
we weren't trying to make
you
fun
called
of
the
you.
wrong show. I don't know what. Like, that's what we do.
Well, let's not infuriate the man who calls the cops on everybody. I don't want to call the cops on us.
Think of that.
We like you. I like you at least. All right,
did.
Nathan?
All right. I know where your studio is located.
Ooh.
Oh.
A police
okay.
raid. That'd be fun.
If you're going to key someone's car, key Brooks. It's an electric Kia, so just get hers.
It's in the name.
It's the hot new network special, When Netflix and Chill Goes Wrong.
Wait,
What?
Frankly,
That felt right to me. Anybody else?
Yeah,
I thought there weren't enough whip sounds in this mystery music, so I'm adding in a few more. Because everybody knows a good mystery needs a devilishly handsome detective cracking the whip.
What?
Like an actual whip.
A real whip. It's the whip of justice.
Okay, we get it.
And
Whip of justice.
one of our listeners, Jessica, is looking to get to the bottom of what happened on her date night. The mystery of the man with no plan.
It's gonna be painful. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
And I
ouch.
s- I say
Why
that
do I
be-
jump every time I hear that?
Yeah.
Is anyone else?
It's not a fun whip.
Fear the whip, Brooke. And I say that because they didn't have a plan for their date. Apparently, they just went to her place.
Oh.
Anyway,
That was
Je-
a pretty elaborate opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jessica, welcome to the show.
Hi.
She
Oh my
emailed
God.
us like, hey, I just hung out with a guy. Jeffrey's like, I'm gonna whip this guy.
Now, don't you worry, Jessica. I got my whip ready.
You're so weird.
Wow.
Why don't you
Okay.
tell us about the guy you want us to crack it on? What's his name?
Stop.
His name is Kenny.
Okay.
Ouch, poor
Okay.
Katie.
We're coming for you, Kenny.
Yeah.
All right. So
Where'd you?
It's gonna be fun.
how'd you meet Ken?
I'm excited.
We met on Tinder.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question.
No whip.
I
Okay,
mean,
good.
No,
whip. Okay.
no whips allowed on Tinder. That place is pure.
is it Kenny or Keeney?
Kenny, like Kenny G.
Oh,
Kenny.
Kenny. Okay.
Kenny, okay.
Okay, so, Kenny. He's on Tinder. What do you like about him?
Honestly, he seemed like a really cool guy, and I guess I'm kind of old school. Like, we messaged for a few weeks before we actually hooked up. So,
Good.
Oh.
That's always
right.
good.
So we kind of, talk to each other like here and there. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I just got out of like a long-term relationship, so I wasn't really looking for anything too serious. And he seemed like very friendly and not my usual kind of date.
I'm hearing safe. He
Yeah.
seems safe.
Oh, that's
Right.
true.
After getting out of a bad relationship, every girl wants to bounce back with someone that isn't going to hurt them the
Right.
same way
Yeah.
their last person
He's
did.
cute. He's nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like, why didn't you guys make a plan?
Well, it was kind of like spur of the moment.
Oh.
I had just ran into my ex random, and like he's already moved on. You know how it is. So I was just in a state, and he messaged me on Tinder, and I was just like, "Hey, you want to come over?"
So that was a booty call.
I
Yeah.
see.
No.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm not that aggressive, but that day.
I mean, there's no plan on your side, but I don't know, from Kenny's side, if a girl asks you to come over, was it late? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he had a plan.
He came over around like 6.
6?
Okay.
Isn't bad.
So how did it go?
I mean, I didn't really, like I say, no plan, so I kind of just threw some mozzarella sticks in the oven. I was like, okay, do you want to watch a movie? And he's like, cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, this seems natural so far.
What do you put on a first date when you're watching a movie with mozzarella sticks?
I didn't know, so I put on The Notebook.
Oh.
Wow.
I
You went
would've-
full romantic with
Yeah,
it.
it's
I would've
romantic,
gone,
sad,
like,
girly.
Superhero or comedy?
I know, but it was like last minute, spur of the moment, and then it popped up on my, when you first go into Netflix, like.
Suggested.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like it's on
Okay.
your
I mean,
mean,
you're probably not going to watch it anyways, so.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of hoping we did, kind of. I mean, it's like one of my faves, so
Did he enjoy the movie?
he seemed like he was into it, but then I got up to go get us some more drinks and check on the mozzarella sticks, and when I came back, he kind of like jumped up and like was like, "Hey, where's your bathroom?"
Okay, that's weird. I mean, the jump up part is true.
Like it's an emergency.
And then I could kind of hear him in the bathroom kind of grunting and like
What?
making, not like a number 2 type situation, but like, I don't know, like maybe he was gagging or something. I don't know.
Like he was too excited by the notebook.
Like he got sick?
Like sick to his
Oh,
stomach.
Yeah, like more like he was trying to throw up or something like that.
Oh no.
I don't know.
That's not
I make
good.
those sounds too when I'm having fun in myself, Brooke. So
I couldn't
you
tell
could
what
be
sound
into
she
some
was.
stuff.
It's a natural reaction to seeing Ryan Gosling suck face with somebody. But that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. Did he leave after that?
Yeah, like he came out the bathroom so quick, and I had like made us some more drinks. I had the little mozzarella sticks set up on like a really cute plate and everything.
That sounds like one of the problems of this.
No, that's so good.
Were you able to get the date back on track after that, or what happened?
No, like he rushed to the door, and he's like, "Oh, I feel sick," and I'm like, "Well, if you're hungry, the food's ready now."
Mozzarella.
I mean,
Okay, now it's getting forceful.
You want
I'm gonna
fried
say-
string cheese? That'll make you feel better.
That sounds like the worst thing to eat.
Well, I even offered like, I can make you another drink. I do have some good ginger ale, and
That's good.
Okay.
next thing I know, he just walked out the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't.
He
I
was
mean,
sick.
yeah,
He
it's
was
nothing
definitely-
you did on the date. Like he just got sick.
Yeah.
Bad timing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but like by now, I would expect a call to say, "Hey, I'm sorry.
Right.
I ate something bad earlier." I mean,
Also, he hasn't even said, "Hey, I'm okay," or "Thanks for being patient with me," or anything to you.
no, I haven't heard from him at all.
Plus, he doesn't know how the Notebook ended, which is
Oh no!
you have to see the ending of that, right?
Is that how it ends?
It does. It ends
I
with a
don't
lot
remember.
of that. Oh,
not
maybe that's the
necessary.
director's cut. Sorry about that, Jessica. So I'm gonna put my whip away. We're gonna play a song.
Are you?
Well,
Please,
I don't know. I'm just gonna be within arm's reach.
I want to play with it.
But we're going to come back. We'll call Kenny for you, and we'll try to crack the whip of justice right over his bed and figure out why he isn't calling you after your
can't.
date.
I'm ready. I want to hear this.
All right. We'll do it right after this. Hold on. Guys, why didn't we bring this up in the first part?
What?
We're horrible detectives, clearly.
Oh, what did I miss?
On a first date,
Yeah.
at home, mozzarella sticks, and guy halfway through the movie The Notebook, tummy gets upset, and none of you say lactose intolerance?
He would know that. Why would he eat the cheese sticks?
This
if that-
gumshoe just cracked the case.
Oh, there.
Crack my whip right on it. Mystery solved.
Okay, why even call him?
Yeah, but still, the thing is, it still doesn't explain why Kenny isn't calling her back.
Or
Yeah,
why
now.
he would eat the cheese sticks if he was lactose intolerant.
You just found out.
Some things may never be solved, but I'm just going to pass it over to Brooke Watson, the sidekick to my Sherlock.
Oh, Brooke,
Brooke?
Dr. Brooke Watson.
What do you
Keep it
think,
in your
Brooke?
pocket.
I don't know. I just think that maybe was there anything else in your? I don't know. Maybe the Notebook was just a turnoff for him. Like maybe
Made
he
him throw
thought.
up?
No, I just think that maybe he thought going in that this was going to be like a Netflix and chill situation, and you put the Notebook on, and it like throws a whole wrench into the whole thing.
Like he's almost like, I'm wasting my time here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you think, Jessica?
I don't know.
Do you think the Notebook to me screams, I want a relationship.
I mean, honestly, after seeing him, I do really, really like him. That's why I'm so, like...
Okay, so I'm accurate.
Kind of hurt.
Yeah.
If he's lactose intolerant, I'm cool with it. I can accept it.
All right.
You can make chicken fingers instead.
There you go. Yeah.
Was it the movie? Was it the food? We're going to find out the answers when we call him right now. Are you ready to do this, Jessica?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, he's like excited and nervous.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial his number right now. Let's do it.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kenny?
Yes. Who's this?
Hi, Kenny. Name's Jeff with Gumshoes Incorporated. We got a bit of a mystery on our hands here.
That's not how detectives call people.
It's so dorky.
It's what these detectives do.
What?
Hi, Kenny.
It sounds like there's a bunch of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a bunch of gumshoes in the room.
That's right. We're all detectives here. And the reason why we're calling is because you went out on a date with a woman the other night. Her name is Jessica.
She's not missing or anything, is she?
No.
No.
Kenny,
Why would you jump to that conclusion, Kenny?
Real detectives.
Kenny, we're
It
a
seems
morning.
very suspect that you just went to, oh, is she gone? Weird. The last time that I saw her was 11:07. Exactly.
We've talked to Jessica. She's
Yes.
fine. We're a morning radio show.
Oh, okay, if you want to make this not fun. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Boring, Brooke.
Okay, good.
So you remember her?
Yeah, yes, I
You
do.
remember going to her place and watching The Notebook together and eating mozzarella sticks?
Yes, I remember all that.
Are those weird details to share with you? Why'd you laugh?
Just because it's very specific. You know a lot about my night.
Yeah, we're pretty good at our jobs.
Or she told us, bro.
That's right, because we asked her. That's how these works. So let me just lay it out for you here, Kenny. After your date, she's confused why you haven't been calling her back. She knows that you got sick in the middle of it, and she feels really bad about it, but she doesn't understand why after what was a pretty decent night, now you've completely ghosted.
I don't know. I guess I thought The Notebook was it was a weird movie for a first date. It kind of threw off the vibe.
See, I told you.
You didn't like the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, it's just like a couple arguing for like 2 hours.
Wait.
I was like, where's the romance? It reminded me of like my last relationship, except none of the love and just like all of the arguing, you know?
Oh, you're saying,
Rain, yeah.
wait, you're saying you didn't like The Notebook not because it was like too romantic, that it was just too depressing because they just fought the whole time.
Yeah, I was like, this is what you want, you know? Like, this is the relationship you want.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I want us to grow
did you?
old and forget each other.
I gotta say, I feel that because one time I went on a date and I watched The Breakup. Do you remember that Jennifer Aniston movie?
Yeah.
With
A lot of arguing. Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, with Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
came out of it and I was like, I don't really want to be in a relationship right now.
Okay.
Why would you watch a movie called The Breakup,
It
Brooke?
felt so bad.
Are you saying that the movie was so bad it made you physically ill? Or did you fake getting sick to get out of the date?
Oh, that's a good
Good
question.
question, Gumshoe.
No, I really did get sick.
What?
Oh, okay.
Why,
Man,
though?
we're sorry about
Ryan Gosling's performance was that disgusting to
Well,
Eat something, bro?
she had this fish tank in the living room.
Oh, a fish tank.
And she went to go get some more mozzarella sticks. It was really good, by the way.
Oh,
And, while she was in the kitchen, I took my empty glass and I dipped it in the fish tank and I chugged a glass of scummy fish tank water.
What? Why would you do that?
Why don't you just say, hey, man, I'm not feeling it. I'm going to go.
Ah, gross.
Oh, you were trying to make yourself sick.
Well, I guess I thought that was better than being like, hey, I'm just going to go because I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't know.
Okay.
What you
Or
thought
like,
wrong.
Hey, could we watch another movie? I mean, that could have been a solution.
But now, I mean, look what you gotten yourself into now, Kenny, because not only have you told us, but you've kind of also told Jessica that you faked it because she's been on the other line listening.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's been listening and she wants to
knows.
talk to you. Jessica, you there?
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
I really don't even remember the last time I cleaned that fish tank out, y'all.
Okay. So he genuinely was sick then, probably.
Ew, I'm going to be sick.
I told you I really was sick.
Oh, we believe you
Who
now.
would have thought drinking fish water could make you sick?
So you drank my fish tank water and now you don't want to talk to me anymore? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really was sick for like actually a few days after, and I was like, I don't know if these are the kind of movies she likes, then I don't know if that's the kind of relationship I'm looking for.
Seriously?
You're basing this all on one movie choice?
Oh my God.
Jessica, how does that make you feel that he hates The Notebook without even seeing the whole thing?
I don't know. Like, if I thought he was my Noah, I don't think it anymore. Like, this is like one of the greatest movies ever, but...
Yeah, let's slow down. Let's slow down, Jessica. That's a bold statement.
It's popular.
I didn't really enjoy it either, but I don't think that that's a reason not to call somebody back. Like, you liked everything else about Jessica, right?
Right.
I mean, it's not just, it's not just like the one movie. It's just, if you like movies like that, then you probably like a bunch of them. And I just really don't like movies like that.
Romantic movies?
So don't make watching movies part of your relationship.
Wow.
See, I think that's fine.
Just don't spend any time or do anything together.
My husband and I, he has terrible taste in movies. His favorite movie is Patch Adams. It's all he
What
wants
even
to
is
watch
that?
over and over again. Oh, God. It's a movie that goes on about 3 hours too long. I can tell you that.
Yeah, see, doesn't that sound like a loving, happy relationship? Don't you want to be in a relationship just like that,
I
Kenny?
drive for this.
Like, why is movie selection so important to you?
I enjoy watching movies, talking about movies, things that I like to do, and things to bond over,
Okay, so what
Okay.
movies do you like? Maybe Jessica will like some of your favorite movies.
Good point.
I like the Fast and the Furious series and things like
I thought you were going to go with like highbrow indie flicks or something. That was not where I saw that going.
Jackass, the sequel?
Yeah.
I like bad movies.
You guys is crazy because I actually hate action movies.
Jessica, you don't like them?
No, like Fast and the Furious is probably one of the last movies I would ever
Okay.
pick.
But would you date someone who liked them even though you didn't?
I would. And I
Okay.
really like Kenny. I mean, I feel like we may not agree on the movie choices, but I thought other areas about me you liked.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to watch movies together, but there's other things that we can do as a couple.
I mean, think of the mozzarella sticks, Kenny.
They were good.
Right?
That's true. They were really good.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
So there's something you guys can hold on.
Maybe our thing could be eating, trying different foods or something.
Oh.
That's a good thing to bond over.
I mean, think about it, Kenny. I mean, the two of you can go out on one more date, and you two can Lady and the Tramp right on a mozzarella stick. What do you say? Go out with Jessica one more time, and we'll pick up the bill.
I mean, it really kind of bothers me that she's not a Vin Diesel fan, but I could probably overlook it and give her a second chance.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Give her a second chance.
Don't get hung up on the Vin Diesel thing. I don't think even Vin Diesel is a Vin Diesel fan. So that's a yes from you, Kenny?
Yep, that's a yes.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome. Look at that, Jessica.
Jessica, you still up for this?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Look at us.
Congratulations, you guys. It looks like we got a second date.
Yay.
You guys can meet
I
up,
love
throw
that.
some mozzarella sticks in the oven, put an action movie on the TV, and put a lock on the aquarium. Okay, Jessica?
I'm going to clean it now.
Okay, that's a good girl.
Clean it so Kenny can actually drink some clean water when he gets sick of the movie you're watching.
Change the filter.
I'm not drinking any more of that stuff. That was a bad idea.
Okay. You just eat the catnip next time. Gotcha. Now, I've always thought,
Whoa,
jeez.
Did you?
puberty just hit, buddy.
Yeah, you always thought someday I'd be 13.
Puberty's going to get me one day.
One day.
There it is.
There it is, buddy.
No,
Congratulations.
I've always thought that the
man.
airline commercials are doing it all wrong.
Why?
You know, instead of talking about how comfortable their seats are
Yeah.
or how helpful their flight attendants can be,
Yeah, which is true.
they should advertise all the hot action that you can get while at the airport.
I think.
What?
And I'm not just talking about the massage tables where I was recently arrested.
Yeah. You
What?
can't do that at those massage tables.
The lady didn't ask if I was a real masseuse. I just went for it.
You were giving them
Yeah, I'm a giver.
You're
You
on
know
no,
that about
no
me.
massage list now.
Okay.
But just think, hundreds of thousands of people go through those terminals every single day. At least a handful of them have to be cute. And that's how one of our listeners, Logan, met someone recently. One of the
Really?
one of the handful of cute people strolling through the airport. Logan, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
was she in TSA or what happened?
You like a lady in uniform? Is that what you're wondering,
do. I'm
Jose?
always like, whoops, you need to search me because I'm willing.
I did not get frisked.
Oh, you
Okay.
did not.
Okay.
No, you were actually in the airport or you were on the plane?
No, I was waiting by the gate.
Okay.
That's a
Oh,
good
that makes
spot to
sense.
talk to
Because
people.
you're both leaving the same city. So
Yeah.
chances are
Right.
good that you guys are from the same place.
And who'd you meet?
Exactly. So I see her, and I quickly took inventory of my environment. I was like, oh, there she is, 6 o'clock, got it. Moved a couple of times, got to where I was sitting right next to her.
Oh.
So they announced over the speaker that there's going to be a 4-hour delay.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Plane didn't come in.
You're the only person excited. This is my window. This is it.
I could hear her mumbling under her breath, like, oh, unbelievable. And I was like, man, I tell you, these airlines are getting to be a real pain in the neck.
Oh.
Hey.
Pocket dad joke, just gambled with it. She ended up laughing really hard.
Oh, she
You're
did.
saying the joke landed?
Okay.
Yeah, bingo.
It's gonna
Yeah.
take
All
off.
right. Let's
We
keep
understand each
moving
other, Logan.
forward.
Yeah.
So she liked the humor. What happened after that?
So she's like, I don't know how I'm going to kill 4 hours. And I was like, well, I got a great idea. What we can do is we can head right over to that bar where I am going to buy you a drink.
Oh,
There we go.
Dude,
Wow.
you
I like that
Logan.
better.
Absolutely, bro.
Dude, smooth, my friend.
That
I went right in with the cards, I'm like, hey, pair of aces, here we go.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
I'm funny and an alcoholic. It's your lucky day.
Yeah, well, it's an airport. You can drink at any time of the day whenever
Absolutely,
you want. There's
that's
no
true.
rules.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't count when you're at the airport.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. Alcoholism doesn't exist.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I bet she's still laughing, too, right? Because it's so cheesy.
Yeah, no, we're having a great time. I'm throwing out some questionable jokes here and there. Like, she had a book that was in her bag that she moved out. And I was like, oh, you read?
You can read, huh?
But she laughed and she's like, yeah, do you? And I'm like, no, not really.
Not well.
Yeah, not too well.
Oh, so you guys are really hitting it off.
Yeah, we're going back and forth. Before I knew it, 4 hours just flew by. There you go.
Yeah, didn't even do that on purpose.
We're going to hit our 10-pun quota for
That wasn't, I swear that wasn't on purpose.
Okay,
That was
okay.
natural, man. All right.
We got to keep our seats in the upright position for this guy.
That's
Yeah.
a long
Always ready.
time to be spending with somebody one-on-one time, 4 whole hours at the airport
Yeah,
bar.
That is true.
Yes, absolutely. I considered it like a little first date.
Absolutely. I would,
Pretty
too.
long.
So what were the odds that you two sat next to each other on the flight? Probably like 0, right?
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to do that. We were kind of near each other, and there were definitely glances and looks.
Yeah, no,
know.
totally.
So when we get, arrival, yay, okay, so nice to meet you. Oh, well, give you a call. Oh, for sure, maybe some dinner.
I like this rundown.
Yeah.
You're the first one that's role played this situation.
We're doing a little bit of the nice pleasantry goodbye, and then of course the reason I'm on the phone with you guys, I reach out, text a couple times, even a little phone call, nothing in response.
Oh, no.
He's a hottie. I'm thinking, was she on her little? I'm not at home. I'm not in my own city. I can flirt around with a guy, but maybe I'm in a relationship.
How long has it been?
Oh, it's been a couple of weeks here.
Okay.
So you hung out with her for 4 hours and you didn't get a read on whether or not she was single?
My read was that she was single and that she was available and that she was having a great time with me.
Right.
I'm just thinking, you know what? I can imagine her acting that way, feeling like no strings attached.
I mean, maybe it was just that, not to be mean, but maybe she was just bored.
Yeah,
right?
and
Like,
polite.
maybe you were reading more into the dating aspect of it than she was.
Hey, she was cackling. Her laughter hit a certain note.
Okay.
There was a tonality to the laughter that said, I like you.
You two obviously didn't kiss or anything, right? Because that would have been a big green flag.
Yeah. No, I didn't get to that.
Okay.
Okay. That would have been strange.
Oh, I thought green flag was like an airplane pun, but I guess it's not.
wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
no, that would be.
They're just rare.
Oh, yeah. I
They,
see.
they don't use flags. They use the little poles that light up. Remember that baton.
I feel like we can't go to the song until we get just one more airline pun.
No,
Who
I
wants
think we
to do
can.
it?
I
Let's
think
just-
we can go straight
Let's
to
just
the song.
take off and get right over to the
Yay,
other side.
Brooke did it.
You know, that was bad.
We'll settle for that one. Anyway, we'll get your second date update and figure out where the turbulence was in this relationship. With your- that's how it's done like a pro, bro.
Attaboy.
Pay attention. Second date update next. 99% of the time, your evening would be completely ruined if your plane was held up for over 4 hours.
That's a good point.
Totally. Maybe the whole trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but for one of our listeners, Logan, that wasn't a flight delay. That was a flight de yay.
I feel like some airline is going to try to market that, and I'm going to hate you for it. Because if a flight attendant comes up and says that,
Delta, you can have that. That's fine.
I will kill someone.
We're on a little bit of a DA.
Yeah, it's just a flight DA.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
We should trademark that. But no,
That's
Logan,
really smart.
Oh my
Logan got to
God.
spend all of that extra time over at the airport bar with a hottie from his flight named Ellie. And the two of them were vibing. She was loving his airplane puns.
Oh my God, and he kept him coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even his jokes about being potentially illiterate. She
Yeah.
ate it all up. There's magic happening, but once the plane boarded, after that, she's been kind of hard to reach, even harder to lock down a date with. Hopefully, though, she answers the phone here, and we can actually get you another meetup. Logan, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling like you guys are gonna bring me home. Like this chick now keep in mind
Okay.
this was not a regular girl. This is definitely a hot girl.
Okay, again, like
a model.
Oh,
you
nervous.
mean to say she was beautiful and her personality really shined.
Bingo, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, Brooke. Way to set him
Good
up.
save. All
It
right.
was the whole package. You know, like you go on dating apps and you kind of see the leftovers or
Okay.
whatever's there.
Leftovers. My God.
No, she's
I
the main
mean,
course.
Yeah.
got you.
Logan, just let us do the talking here, all
Yeah.
right?
Got it.
We're going to dial her number right now. We'll try and get a second date update. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Ellie?
It is, yeah.
Ellie,
Pretty.
what's up? You get a lot of calls from morning radio shows?
No.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Are you really telling the truth? Are you really a radio show, morning show?
yes, we are.
Is that exciting to you?
Yes.
Well,
Well,
this is going to be easy.
got some good news because I'm reaching out to you specifically because we've been talking actually about you all morning long.
Is it good? I hope it's good. Like, why would you be talking about me?
Really good.
Oh, yeah. We have somebody who's been gushing about you a little bit on our show.
Who? Like, but okay, first of all, is it like one of those shows, like the dating show thingy? Because I love those so much.
It is.
Oh.
It's a dating thingy.
Yeah.
No! Okay. Hey, who's been talking about?
Ah,
I
you're
love her energy.
you're a lot of energy,
I
and that's a
love
good
it.
thing.
It's surprising to me.
We're
for
So-
just
some
excited
reason.
when we call.
You went out with somebody recently. You know how these datey thingy segments work.
Yeah.
And they had a good time. You probably know who I'm referring to.
Are you guys talking about Mike? Because,
Yeah,
he did go out.
Oh.
Mike. Yeah, well, that's who.
Huh? What are you doing?
Hold on. Wait a second. Mike said some really great stuff about you.
Huh.
Yeah?
He mentioned you being very pretty.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's
Mhm.
so nice.
Yeah.
And
Brooke, what else did Mike say?
yeah,
Mike.
Yeah, Brooke.
Mm-hmm. Our
Mike-
listener,
Mike.
yes, Mike.
Okay. He said you had a sparkling personality.
Sparkling.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Keyword.
Yes.
You said that about me? No, that's so great.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
I mean,
Of
I
course he did.
sensed the vibes happening even before we called you,
Oh,
honestly.
How is that
So-
even possible?
Yeah, that's not a thing.
I just had a sixth or seventh sense about this,
Oh,
whatever
okay.
it is.
Sense.
So many
That'll hit
senses
ya.
that I'm having.
Why are we being so weird?
Well, maybe we should pivot here and ask you, Ellie, what did you think about Mike? Like, what stood out to you?
You know how, like, you have, like, this vision of a guy that you want to take home to your parents?
Oh, absolutely.
The guy that you kind of just talk to your girlfriends about in elementary school, of, like, the guy that I want to marry.
Whoa.
This was like him. He was amazing. He was funny.
Really?
So funny, you
He
guys.
wasn't that great, was he?
Marriage?
Yeah, he was great. No, he was
Oh,
really
wow.
great. And he was tall and he was charming.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have to gush too much about
Yeah,
Mike. I mean,
come
we all
on.
don't get me wrong, we all love Mike. Who doesn't?
It's
You do.
classic Mike.
And the fact that he is asking about me makes it even, like, it's made my day.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
he wasn't hitting you up, and now he is, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just based on your sparkling personality and just talking to you a little bit, you sound like you're a really fun time, and I'm guessing you probably get hit on a lot.
You know, it sounds so, like, conceited to say, yes, I do, but yes, I do.
That's okay.
Oh, that's good.
You can own that.
Own that,
I
yeah,
think
I
that's
mean,
fine.
it probably
You can tell
happens
you're
at-
hot on the phone.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
with girls like that, it probably happens too at like random places, like when you're at the dry cleaners or like, during a delay at the airport, even.
Oh, yeah, that's a good example.
That's true. No, get this. Okay, so the other day I'm flying out of the airport and like the flight was delayed, like some stupid, like 4 hours.
Oh, really?
And I was, yeah, it was horrible. And this guy, like sitting next to me, he's like starts talking to me and he's making the stupidest jokes ever. He was so dumb.
Oh.
And then,
Oh, no.
and then he's like, "Hey, do you want to go to the bar and get some drinks?" I'm like, "Crap, I've got 4 hours to kill. Why not?" So, we talked and whatever. And but you know what? He paid for the, drinks, which was really nice, actually.
Very nice.
But
That is overwhelming.
I bet that guy was pretty funny, though. Don't you think he was kind of funny?
I think he thought he was funnier than he actually was.
Oh, ouch.
Okay. Well,
that hurt
But
me.
I paid for the check, and he didn't even tip. I mean, he was a bad tipper.
Oh, he didn't tip?
What?
okay.
Oh, that does not look good.
Yeah.
No.
Quote.
Mike actually sounds great.
Yeah.
So wait, like, is he on the phone right now? Is Mike on the phone?
This hurts, Jeff.
Someone is on the phone.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah, you guys, I'm really confused. What is happening?
Yeah, so actually the guy that you were referring to from the airport.
One with the bad jokes, yes.
Okay, we don't need to say that.
So he's actually the one that called us to get a second date update with you.
No.
Yeah, Logan is his name.
Oh.
He's on the other line listening right now. Logan?
Yeah, no, that was a lot. That was more than what I expected to hear, that's for sure.
Same with us, dude.
You guys, no, he's on the phone. That's not fair.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Like, you can talk directly to me, actually. Hi. So I'm not a tipper. I actually left cash. I didn't tip on my credit card. I left cash because that's the polite thing to do. And I bought Ellie 3 drinks. One of them was a double. And I also provided fries with extra sauces that also cost extra money.
Ooh, I like extra
I
sauces.
think she remembers.
Yeah, I know. He's just trying to save his own ego here.
It's
and
okay.
I think that he should get that opportunity.
Yeah, but Logan, we don't need a breakdown of the bill at dinner.
Yeah, no, it's just funny to me that she was laughing so heartily and then mocks me later. But at the time when she's getting free drinks, I'm the most hilarious guy in the world.
Oh, yeah, girls do that.
I mean, we're surprised puns weren't funny. Just asking. Actually.
Yeah, actually, they weren't funny, but, you kept buying me drinks. So what I
said it's a real pain in the neck with these airlines. That's legit funny.
We heard that one already.
I think it's fine. We laughed. Ellie has a different sense of humor. I mean, maybe that doesn't match well.
Most hot girls.
I mean, she seems to be more onto Mike's type of sense of humor.
Can we stop talking about Mike for a second?
Honestly, we talk about Mike for a second. I'm so sorry, Logan. No.
I honestly thought that maybe I forgot Logan's name and his name was Mike when you started talking about him. Like, that's what I was hoping was
memorable,
happening.
Brooke?
I wanted Logan to be Mike for you and for Logan. For both of you.
So hold on. I'm gathering that everybody on this phone call is interested in Mike, but nobody's interested in me. Is that?
No, bro. I'm Team Logan. Get you a Logan, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of coming over to Mike's side.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
He sounds pretty freaking charming.
It's the puns.
Mike.
No. It's Logan. Logan is the guy that's on the phone, and he's the one that we'd like to send you out on another date with, and we'll pay for that date, and we'll throw in a generous tip on top of it.
Hey, and think about it. He really did tip. You thought that he didn't. He tried to be funny, which is meaning he put effort forth. I think he deserves another shot.
I'm with Brooke.
You know what? He was nice enough us at the bar, but you know what happens when you drink? You have little rose-colored glasses on. I think that's what was happening.
Now we're insulting his looks. All right.
Okay.
That is good. Insult to injury here.
I guess the silver lining is we've learned there is a person out there for everyone. And that person for everyone is Mike.
Yeah.
We love you, Mike. Call into the show.
Whoever you are, you dreamy guy.
We want to meet you.
Crash and burn, I got it.
It's almost time for your second date update. And over the years, we've dealt with a few people who were clearly not happy with us by the end of the call.
Yeah.
They'll trash our show and say we sound low budget, which, to be fair, that's true.
How do we argue that one?
We're definitely not high budget.
That's for sure.
They've lashed out at Brooke, calling her a joyless, out-of-touch grump, which, again, fair assessment.
That is not who I am.
I'm not
remember that
okay
one.
with it. I don't think that's cool, but it is fair, Brooke. We
sure.
have to admit that.
I don't remember that one, but
But today was a first when the person on the phone was so frustrated with how the call went, and we had nothing to do with it, but he said something mean about us that I don't think is ever going to be topped, ever.
Really?
Now, how did we get to that point? You're going to find out in a brand new second date update next. I think a question a lot of guys ask themselves while they're on a first date, besides what's her name again, is how do I get this girl out alone into the woods where it's just the two of us and nobody else?
Oh my gosh, Jeffrey.
No, not you guys?
I mean,
Never.
maybe men that should be in prison ask that question.
Well,
That's
our
scary.
listener Scott, who asked us for help today, did that.
What, Scott?
And
Wait, do we need to do a welfare check?
he actually made it happen and apparently had a really nice time. Scott, welcome to the show.
She went to the woods. I'm scared.
Yeah. Guys, good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. I apologize for the skepticism on the other half of the room right now. I am 100% on board with you, Scott.
You set it up to sound so creepy, Jeffrey.
I sounded romantic in my head, but
Okay.
maybe Scott can paint a better picture than I did. Scott, tell us
Scott.
about the girl that you met. What's her name?
Please paint a better picture.
Sure. So her name is Tara, and I met her on one of the dating apps.
Okay, you didn't say was, so that's a good
Yes,
sign.
it
Those are
is
still
Tara.
good.
She's
Present
still
tense.
alive.
Okay.
Yeah, no. And I'm not sure if you guys are on there. A lot of ladies are into hiking these days.
Oh, there's where the
Well,
woods come
they-
in.
Swipe
Okay.
left on those
At least they
girls.
say they're into hiking. I don't think any of
Yeah.
them actually would go out and do it.
No.
Yeah.
Cute pic, though.
Yeah.
So did you guys go hiking?
Yeah, and so a little bit of and a backstory about me. I was a Boy Scout, so like I really am into outdoors and all that stuff.
Oh.
More than the average person, then I bet.
Well, 2 fingers salute to you, sir.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh.
creepy, but that's what they do.
That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
It's 2 fingers?
I think
Yeah.
it's 3, actually.
Oh, is it 3 now?
Three?
Yeah.
However
Okay.
many fingers
Yeah.
it takes, Scott.
Salute.
We're happy. So what did you do to get Tara out to the woods?
So, when you're on the dating apps, you're able to look at their social media. So I saw a pic of her hiking, and she was at this huge mountain, which I knew of. And so I was intrigued. And so that was like the start of the conversation. And that kind of took off from there. And it was great.
Ooh,
The
Okay.
first date was me inviting her for a hike.
That's sweet.
And that's how you know someone really is into hiking. Like, when you can just look at the picture and go, I know that hike, or I know that trail.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're really into it.
So the question is, did you come prepared on the hike with snacks and or a beverage?
Ooh.
I actually just brought oranges.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Not even Uncrustables? So lame.
I mean,
Okay.
it is kind of nice to like get to your destination at
There's
the
always
end
an
to
end,
have
yeah.
kind of a spread.
Yeah.
Or just for cramping, right? A little
Well-
vitamin C.
Sure. What were the highlights for you and Tara?
So I picked her up in the city, and we started our way. And
Oh, you guys drove together.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a really good sign.
It is a
that-
good sign.
That she put that much trust into you on the first meeting. So how did it go?
So it went, I thought, okay. It went a little different than I originally thought it would go. On the way there, I told her real quick that I have a cabin actually in the vicinity of the place. And of course, look, I didn't want to be too aggressive about the cabin thing. I just kind of mentioned, hey, I have a cabin north of where we're going to hike.
It's good that you
And-
mentioned that.
And that's always-
You know it's kind of an awkward thing to say, by the way, I have a cabin nearby, because that's creepy.
Yeah.
That is creepy.
Normally it's a brag that you have a cabin, but if it's like
I'd
by
be
your trail.
I'd be excited about it.
If a random man invited you to a cabin in the woods, bro.
It's like, reminds me of
I'm already in the car with him. I mean, I have some trust level with him.
Interesting. So you didn't like it when I brought it up in the intro, but now that
When
we're
you
just talking
said
about
it-
it casually?
When you said it sounded creepy. When he said it sounded cozy.
Oh, if I said, you get to
know?
you want to compost your own waste out in the woods, then you would be all about it.
Well, our cabin does have a compost.
I know it does. You won't shut up about it. But Scott, so I'm sorry. Tell us more about your cabin out in the woods.
Yeah, what was her
Right.
reaction?
She was interested. She was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's interesting. Let's maybe head up there and take a look at it.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to stay long. You only brought oranges. So
Well, presumably he has food and stuff at the cabin, right?
you don't keep food at a cabin.
You don't?
No.
No, I did have some snacks up there. I had like some canned goods, beans, and
Okay.
tuna, a little bit of beer. Not
All right.
much, but
and beer.
That checks out.
This is a hot first date,
Warm
Scott.
beer and tuna.
Okay.
so we get there, have a few drinks. We actually hung out on the porch, talked
Cute.
about her family a little bit. And it was actually nice. It started to get dark, and I didn't want to stay there too late because, obviously if it gets dark, you don't want to be kind of, hey, we should leave, or now it could turn into another situation. So
you wouldn't want her to stay the night and start fooling around.
What's the other situation?
You want to be respectful, right? You don't want to hey, well, look at the time. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have her come back.
Sorry, it sounded like a bad thing that you were talking about. And
I know. It's like, then she tried to kiss me, and I was like, this date is over.
Get that warm beer breath out of here.
Okay.
So we're getting out of there. We have a good time. I really think she enjoyed the cabin. I was pretty confident I was going to get a kiss because, that was the energy. That's where the flow was going.
Yeah, you spent all day together.
That's right. And on the drive back, I'm like, hey, we should do this again. But then I really couldn't tell if she wanted it again or if she wanted to maybe even meet up again.
Yeah, but maybe it's for the best that you guys didn't have a kiss. After tuna and beer, I don't know how good of a kiss it would have been.
Warm tuna and a hot beer.
As long as you both ate the same thing, you're good, Jeff. You know?
God, Brooke, you just get grosser.
I never want to go to your cabin.
Yeah, I know.
Literally ever.
It just sounds worse and worse.
In the woods, eating hot tuna out of a can. Just, this is the time of my life.
Anyway, so how long has it been since you last saw Tara?
It's been 6 days.
6 days.
6 days.
And
That's a little long.
Did you try for a kiss at the end? And
No, I didn't try for it.
Okay.
Again, I don't want to be aggressive, but
okay.
You're being respectful.
All
right. Well, now we're going to be aggressive. When we play a song, come back and call Tara, and we ask her why she didn't want to kiss you at the end of your romantic cabin in the woods date.
No, why is she not calling him back?
Oh, we'll ask her a lot of questions, and we'll figure those out when we do it right after this. All right, Scott?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I could have come in with this segment using some creepy, deep, dark, foresty music, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm playing Zippity Doo-Dah because it's a happy day to be alone in the woods on a first date, drinking warm beers and eating tuna straight out of the can.
I think it could be really romantic.
Yeah, and I think it was, because that's what Scott did when he met up with Tara for their first date. 1 can of tuna, 2 spoons, and we're hoping
That sounds like a really bad video.
maybe a lifetime of happiness together.
Sure.
Now, Scott, before we call Tara, my producer said that you mentioned in your email something that happened that you thought maybe she could have taken the wrong way.
Oh, wait, we didn't talk about this before?
Yeah, I guess we missed it. Did something happen?
yeah, I didn't think anything of it, but I had a deer head in the cabin.
Okay.
It's one of those funny things. Like, I don't even hunt. It's this kind of thing I just bought, just kind of adds to the ambiance of the
Makes
cabin.
sense in the cabin.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
So maybe, I don't know, maybe she was taken back by that. It's why I haven't heard. I don't know. That's my only thought, though.
No.
She thinks you killed
I think
a deer.
a girl that's going to eat tuna out of a can isn't going to care
Yeah.
about
Yeah, exactly.
taxidermy.
As long as it's not
collection.
like freshly severed and it's like fully taxidermied already. Like it was fully prepared, right?
The head's on the wall, but the body's in the garage.
Yeah,
still.
like-
Shouldn't even
Just
be a
waiting to
question.
skin it is what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Right, Scott?
I mean, yeah, I bought it off Amazon, so
Okay.
definitely.
Oh, you
Very
didn't kill it
authentic.
yourself. Maybe that's why she's
Yeah, it's
unimpressed.
prime delivery with under
I
an
don't
hour.
think that has anything to do with it.
Well, let's find
Yeah, I
out.
don't
We're going to
think
call
so
Tara
either.
right now. We'll see what she has to say. Here we go. Scott, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Hello.
Hey, is this Tara?
Yeah. Who's this?
Hey, Tara, you're on the radio right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, Tara.
Hey.
Wait. What are we doing right now?
Oh, hey, sorry. We're doing something called a second date update. I forgot to hit the sound effect. Jose, do the sound effect.
We have a sound effect?
Yeah. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
No, like a radio sound effect, like. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're kind of a low budget radio station, if you couldn't tell, Tara.
Those lasers.
Okay.
Can't believe you laughed at that. I just.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're a wacky morning show, and something we do on the show is called a second date update. And we're hoping to reconnect you with one of our listeners that you went out with recently named Scott.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
That's not a good one.
mean?
I actually didn't think people like Scott existed, but he definitely proved me wrong. And
Heroic, chivalrous men? Because, yes, they do still exist.
I don't think
talking to
that's
one
what
right
she
now.
meant. What
Oh,
do you
yeah.
mean by that?
I'll give it. He's chivalrous, and he asked me to see his cabin. It was like super cozy and cute. It's a one bedroom.
Wait,
Yeah, we
he asked.
heard.
Wait, we didn't hear that he asked you. He said that you're the one that brought it up. It was your idea to go see the cabin.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I was the one who asked to see it, and if it was like near where we were hiking, it was something I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. It sounds cool.
He mentioned that to us and that he even offered you some cans of tuna and warm beer.
Yeah, we were just hanging out, having fun, and like the beers and tuna. I mean, it was just really rugged and cool. So.
Oh, you did think it was cool. Okay.
They sound like good things that you're saying. Where did it go wrong?
Yeah, we were worried about that.
Well, Scott has a fallout shelter.
What?
A what?
Say that last thing?
Oh my God.
Like a built-in bunker in this cabin.
Oh, like a bomb shelter.
No, he's one of those like end of days preppers.
Oh,
Is that what
doomsday
you're
preppers?
Oh, doomsday.
Yeah, he's a doomsday prepper.
No.
Why would you think that just because he has a shelter?
He showed me what it was. I mean, I didn't think he was scary. I thought he was like a really like good guy. And then he lifts this hatch and we walked down this staircase and like I followed him down like thinking, okay, this is a little weird, but
Oh, it's inside of his cabin?
With the secret
Yeah.
door.
Oh, that's
He
smart.
followed a stranger down.
That's
No,
elaborate.
Tara.
Yeah, anytime there's a hatch opening, I wouldn't follow anyone down it.
What was down there? Was it just a lot of tuna?
Yeah, where the tuna came from.
Tuna paradise downstairs.
Tuna. Welcome to Tunaville.
it was packed wall to wall with canned goods and water. I mean, this is like legit. It was really packed in there.
Okay, so look, I don't want to be, I don't know anything about doomsday preppers, but isn't that a
God.
good thing if someone's just prepared, they have
No,
extra food, you
it
don't
just
feel more
depends.
safe?
Like, why does he think the world is going to end? Because I'm going to tell you, there's all sorts of conspiracy theories that float around these type of people.
That's what you're worried
Yeah, Brooks
about.
forwarded me the Facebook links to them.
I am from the land of like mountain crazy preppers.
Yeah.
I really am.
Okay,
And,
that's
I mean-
why you know more about this.
What was he telling you, Tara?
I mean, he's definitely read too many conspiracy theories. He's telling me he's going to be ready for a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, he thinks the zombies are coming.
What?
Well, not yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I
Jeff,
have.
don't tell me you're one.
I don't
too.
know. I
had
haven't read the articles. I just read the headlines and then make assumptions.
And then make assumptions. Okay.
I had a
Everyone.
friend's dad who was certain that the aliens were going to come, destroy our crops, and then mate with the rest of us.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know why he wanted to live through that,
So,
but
Tara, you're not interested in surviving the zombie
oh
apocalypse.
God.
No, after he said that, he just officially lost me there.
And there's no way he was joking about zombies. Like,
Brooke, he had a whole.
Yeah, he had
I mean,
a
but
whole-
maybe he was like really nuclear war, but he doesn't want to bring it up because that's depressing.
That's a good point,
You
Brooke.
know?
And you know what? We
True.
should actually ask him that right now because I didn't mention this to you, Tara, but Scott's been on the other line listening this entire time, and he wants to talk to
Oh
you.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Scott?
By the way, Tara, real quick, why did you give away my location? This is a shelter that's supposed to be on the low. No one knows about it.
Well,
No,
we
you
don't
said
know
it's
where your
north.
cabin is.
All you said it was north. That's all we know.
And
bro.
why are you taking a stranger to the bunker?
Uh,
How can you trust her?
I'm not going to be answering any of your questions, okay? I'm talking right now, and I have, you got me kind of verklempt. And
Yeah.
the first thing is I am not a crazy doomsdayer prepper. Like, look, at the end is near. We all know that. I think we can all
I don't think
agree
we
to
do.
that.
I don't think we agree
I
on
think
that.
climate change.
I get it. I totally get it, Scott. It's so good that you're prepared and you want to like help other people prepare. But I mean, just like our discussion about repopulating the earth.
Oh.
Wait,
After
what?
this, the populace, it's just like on the first date, it's just a little too much.
Wait, you guys discussed this?
I only brought it up because it is a reality.
I think it's kind of romantic.
What?
Aw, Jeff.
Are you joking?
Out of all the women in this world that I would repopulate the world with, he chose Tara.
That's usually an insult line. If you were the last person in the world, you know.
Dude, Tara has been incredibly open and understanding up until the repopulation
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Brooke's right.
Tara, can you not see the romance in it?
There's nothing romantic about being told like your biological purpose at this point in life is to repopulate after zombies have.
After the undead undid you.
There is going to be an apocalyptic event happening.
Yeah.
I see stories all the time. I want to be prepared. And so
Scott, what's logical about zombies?
Yeah, the zombies is where you're losing, I think, a lot of people.
like it's not going to be like in the movies type stuff, but it's going to be people walking around, you know, in their gore and just eating other people. It could, why? Of course it could happen.
What? So they don't look like movie zombies, but they're still eating people.
They have better clothes.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. It sounds better than what we're dealing with right now.
Okay, if you guys don't want to be prepared for this, I totally understand. Yeah, I'll be in my shelter listening to my podcast and reading my magazines.
Oh, you got Wi-Fi in there?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, bro.
I thought for sure you'd be on a ham radio.
I really want to go.
That's some high-tech stuff.
You guys keep laughing while your radio station burns to the ground and people eat you. I'll be hanging out.
Oh.
Wow. That is not how I plan on dying. Oh, my God.
This is the first time we've been told that.
I'll tell you, they're not coming for our brains.
Out of all of us in this room, who would be the most eatable?
Oh, God, I think it's a tie between Jose and I.
I'm plump. I just checked. I'm like almost 30% body fat.
Yeah. Jose gets winded after taking like 20 steps. He's definitely the first to
and
go.
I'm taking those steps to go get more food.
But you know what?
I'm sorry.
I want the two of
it's
you.
Too much.
I want the two of you to.
You know, I really never should have reached out to you morons. Obviously, you're having a laugh on me, but I'm the one prepared. So we'll see how this actually turns out.
All right, Scott, we get it. And make sure you go listen to our podcast where you can find Scott's bunker coordinates.
No.
Wherever you get your podcast, at Brooke and Jeffrey.
That's private information.
Private information, which we will give out for free on our podcast. Thank you, Scott. They say dogs are a man's best friend.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're great wingmen.
Oh, God. They really are.
Very true.
You have a cute dog with you. Heck, even a really ugly dog. Gorgeous women will stop mid-marathon to walk over and pet them.
It is true. Oh, it's so
And it's
cute.
like sometimes the uglier dog, the more attractive it is.
Yeah. Or like even the owner, like, you took in an ugly dog.
He doesn't even have a face. Cute.
You're just looking at its other end, Jeff.
She's got her tongue sticking out.
And apparently that's how William met his date, with the help of a burn-a-doodle. Or,
what's that?
or is it a doodle burn? Burn-a-dooba noodler?
What is it?
I
Something
don't
that's
know.
with a
I can't keep up with all the crossbreeds
I
here.
know.
And when I say crossbreeds, I mean my co-host. But enough about this group of butt sniffers. Let's just talk to William. William, how you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Oh, you have a cute pup. What's the dog's name? Is it bad that I care about that more than your date's name right now?
Yeah.
My dog's name is Bogey.
It's already working on the girls in the room,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Oh,
You see
wow.
this?
I
That's a
know.
good name.
Buttons are coming loose already. Tell us about Bogey and how Bogey helped you meet your girl.
So I adopted Bogey like about a month ago or so, and I started going to the dog park.
Wow.
And recently I met Rochelle, and
Okay.
she has a Bernedoodle as well. So naturally, our dogs started like playing together. And,
Oh, same dog, right?
Wow.
so we started talking, and we decided to end up getting coffee.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, I'm so sorry. I haven't listened to a single thing you said because I
neither.
was looking up pictures of Bernedoodles
What are
online.
they?
Look at them.
Well,
They're
they
really
are.
cute.
You're right. It's like a Saint
gosh.
Bernard and a doodle mix.
They're like,
It's like a movie
multicolored.
dog.
They're like white chest
Yeah.
and like dark black fur up on the face. It's like a movie.
Yeah.
Bogey.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Like really great dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to a cafe. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, sorry.
I was really
we like
distracted
totally
as well.
zoned out. So
Yeah.
go back to meeting. What's
no,
her bucket?
all the way back there.
Oh, look, I'll recap it. They met, they have the same dog, and they agreed to go to a cafe.
Okay, great.
Right after the dog park, like same day,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. We ended up saying, "Oh, do you want to like grab some coffee at the cafe over there?" So we sat outside. We were just kind of getting to know each other, and turns out that Rochelle actually is really well versed in coffee. I mean, she used to work at a coffee plant. She knows everything that goes into the roasting and all of that. And
Brooke, he means a coffee factory, He didn't work at just one plant.
She's like, I live in Costa Rica for 30 years, picking coffee beans.
Okay. That's
right. So naturally, she said actually there's this coffee plant that does coffee tours.
Cool.
Oh, like a roasting place, yeah.
So she's like, do you want to do that? Like, we should go out there sometime.
Cute.
Those were required for my old job, and those people talk a lot.
Oh, really?
I mean, when I think hot, sexy, romantic date, I don't think let's go see some coffee beans be roasted.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's interesting. I mean, you learn
Because they talk
something.
so much, you learn.
I mean, we met at the dog park. Like, it was very chill, natural. It was just the vibe. It was kind of like, okay, cool. This is a great opportunity to hang out again.
Was it romantic? Like, did it feel like there was chemistry between
We
you
had
two?
chemistry. Yeah, for sure. We had chemistry.
Okay, that's
did-
great. So did you actually end up going on the coffee tour?
Oh, yeah. So we
Oh, you
actually,
did?
we
Oh, wow.
actually went on the date.
How was it? How was the tour and the interaction with her?
It was actually way better than I was expecting. There was just a lot of people on it, so that was the only part that was a bit frustrating. We naturally just kind of hung to the back for most of it, and she kind of would also explain to me different things about the plant and whatnot.
Damn, hot.
I mean,
Yes,
at
it's
least
very, very sexy.
Yeah.
this is one of those things where, she's excited to show you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know,
That's
even if
true.
it's not interesting, you bite the bullet, you let her go. Her eyes are probably big, like, oh, and this. At least she was having a good time.
Oh, I didn't know there were so many different types of coffee beans.
Oh,
Wow.
black and more black.
I think it can be like really attractive to see somebody like nerd out on something that they're
Yeah.
really into, even if you don't like it.
That's
Not
true.
my thing. I'm like falling asleep over here.
I
I'm
know.
like,
What do you need?
is there any like
Coffee.
action or
Yeah.
anything? Like,
Yeah. What was the most exciting part of the coffee experience for you?
Well, so actually, probably midway through, we just kind of had a moment, and then we actually just kissed. Like, it was very,
there we
like,
go.
in the moment, and
Is this in like the mandatory kissing part of the tour? They have you kiss in front of a giant coffee vat?
no, it happened. Honestly, it's just very natural, and so.
Okay.
Really
But this little
sweet.
10-year-old kid, like, was near us, and we didn't see him, so he, like, totally called us out on it.
He's like, ew,
Yeah,
gross.
they're kissing.
Yes, it was exactly like that. And so it kind of, like, it was funny, but it also kind of, like, killed the vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you got kids around when you're trying to make out, not fun. I mean, I can tell you from experience.
Yeah,
All
at least
right.
it
Yeah.
didn't get better.
Yeah.
Like, all this kids watching.
So William, how did you leave things at the end of the date?
So from there, there was only probably like 10 minutes left of the date. Then it just, like, we took some coffee, said we had fun, looking forward to, like, hanging out again, and just went our separate ways. And that was
Okay.
it. And then I actually haven't heard from her again since then.
Oh my God! Like you've texted her and you've gotten nothing back.
Yeah, like, she's just kind of gone MIA.
Oh no.
Seems a bit weird.
It is weird. I don't know. We're gonna play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Rochelle and figure out why after your thrilling coffee tour, she is for some reason not calling you
maybe you
back.
had coffee breath.
You guys, it was her idea and they kissed. Oh my God!
In
I
front
like
of a
Brooke and
child. Anyway.
Brooke and I are into it. You
Well,
guys
well,
need convincing.
We'll see what she has to say after this. Hold on. The first step in coffee production is
Coffee.
harvesting the beans
Oh, how do you get those beans?
at peak ripeness.
Oh.
Next,
Jeffrey.
they process the beans
Oh.
Is this accurate?
using either the dry or the wet method.
The
There's
wet
a wet
method.
method.
Then they dry the beans
Wait, after the wet part?
on large parchment sleeves
Oh, wow.
where
I
they
got it.
hull,
sleeve.
depulp, grade, and sort the beans into one of 17 categories.
Did you Google search? Are you just reading?
We need a break, guys. It's getting hot in here.
Then we fall asleep.
He did not
feel
think
that.
the date was boring
I know
just because
you
you
think
did.
that.
Oh, I better stop before it gets too raunchy
Oh
in
my
the
God.
studio. Because I'm just
I don't know if we
describing.
can air this.
I'm describing William's first date where he and Rochelle went to a coffee production plant and got the whole history about how coffee's
yeah.
made.
And Jeffrey and Alexis think this is dumb and boring. Brooke and I seem to think it's cool that they were interested.
And even, they both enjoyed it. They
Yeah.
made out in the
Yeah.
middle of the tour, you guys.
I was skeptical that it could be a romantic experience, but there was a kiss in front of a 10-year-old. So I stand corrected. Very hot. But now it's been a week and Rochelle isn't calling back after the date. We're hoping to figure out why. Did we miss anything there, William?
No, yeah, you guys got it pretty on.
It sounds like you were a little bit turned on there for a second.
Hey, William, we never heard, why do you think she's not calling you back?
I don't really know. I don't know if she was seeing someone else, and then she realized if we did keep seeing each other, it would kind of. I don't know. I don't really know. But like, even if that was the case, it's just kind of like say that it's not even have to be weird.
Well, maybe she has a totally reasonable explanation.
Maybe. And I'm sure we can bring your two beans together to make the perfect brew.
Roast.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Blend.
Yes, some sort of medium blonde blend
Why is it
of
gonna be-
love.
Okay.
More like a Berna blend because of their dogs. But let's just get into
I get it.
Anyway.
I liked
That's
it.
cute.
this. We'll just stop with these puns and call Rochelle to get this over with. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Rochelle?
Yeah, this is she.
Hey, Rochelle, my name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling you for a second date update today. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that segment, but we're looking to reconnect you with one of our listeners using the dry or wet method.
Oh, God. Stop
Oh
saying
my God.
that.
Wait.
Second wet.
Oh, my God.
What?
I am sorry, Rochelle.
Why
It's an
would you be
inside joke.
sorry.
Don't
No,
hang up.
I'm very sorry. She's going to hang up.
Am I on the radio right now?
You
Yes.
are. You're on the
Oh, my
sexiest
God.
morning show in North America right now.
Oh.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
That's saying so much for radio, isn't it?
That's
Number
true.
one morning show for beans.
Okay.
What?
Please stop.
What's going on?
One of our listeners is trying to get a hold of you named William that you went out with.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Why'd you say no?
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
Why that reaction? It sounds like you had such a great time on the date.
This is so awkward.
I did not expect this.
I know. We were expecting a little bit of a better reaction from you after we heard about your date. William told us about the coffee plant factory and said he's been trying to get a hold of you for the last week, texting and asking you out again, but you're not responding.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say right now.
You guys sounded like you could be so cute. Like you had the same dog, you know?
Yeah. Bogey got along with Tinky really,
Bogey
really
and
good.
Tinky.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's really weird that he told you about our date.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too that he would tell us that, but it
We
does
do it
help
all
with
the
how
time.
the segment works because we want to know about what you guys did together and how the interaction was. And from our end, it seemed okay, minus the part where you made out in front of a 10-year-old.
Oh my! He told you that? Oh my God!
Yeah, he said that I mean, it sounded cute and sweet, and then it got, of course, interrupted when some kid called you guys out on the coffee tour.
Okay, so he told you a lot.
Yeah, so I'm just going to cut to the chase. Like, what is the reason that you're not getting a hold of him again?
Okay. I mean, when I first met him, it was like great, and you know, there's like a spark with people when you meet them, and like we got to know each other. We got coffee. We like hung out for like an hour and some change, and he's super cute. Like he's really cute.
Oh, see, this
All
is
good
all
things.
Like he's really attractive.
But
Oh my God, what is wrong then?
Yeah.
It just like I realized when we were together with the dogs, he was like an 8, you know.
Okay.
But like without Bogey,
Oh.
he was like a 5 or a 6, and I don't know why.
Uh,
I don't know why.
You weren't attracted to him at the coffee tour when he didn't have his dog?
I mean, like physically, he is very cute, but there's something about him not having his dog around that like really dulled his personality or something. Like I've never had this happen.
his dog's the hot one in the relationship between the two of them.
He's got some competition.
Is it like he ran out of things to talk to you about? Because, I mean, maybe that was your similar shared thing, was the dogs?
Maybe, yeah, that's a good point. Like I honestly, because this has never happened to me before, and I was like, I can't pinpoint what the heck it is. I think it's like I would hang out with him all the time if he was with his dog, because there was just something about him that was like better.
What's wrong with that? I'm sure that's an option.
Yeah.
You can be with his dog 24/7
time.
and then he'll never be unattractive to you.
But you guys kissed. You kissed on the tour.
Yeah, I mean, like, things weren't really going that good on my end, and I didn't quite, like, I couldn't figure out what was going on, why I wasn't into him anymore, so I just kind of kissed him.
To try and,
you know, like
spark something?
Yeah, it just, I didn't feel anything.
Oh, no. But if he would have had his dog, you would have been so into it.
Maybe I would have been.
Huh.
So weird.
Yeah, and this
That
is
gonna be
this is a
awkward.
tough one to come back from. But
It's not his fault.
William does deserve to know the truth, and he heard it directly from you now, Rochelle, because I didn't tell you this, but
Even I forgot he was still.
yeah, I don't know if this is going to
No.
raise or lower his rating in your
did he hang
mind, but
up?
he's
Is
been
he-
on the other line listening this whole time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he wants to talk to
Are
you.
you serious?
It's okay.
William?
It's just how you feel.
Hey,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no, I'm definitely surprised to hear that,
Oh.
but
Oh, man.
Sorry, buddy. Are you
So are
okay?
I'm totally fine. I mean, if you had just said that, like, we wouldn't, I guess we wouldn't be here. I thought you were into it, and if you had just said, hey, I wasn't feeling it, like, no.
But, okay, but I did feel it. Like, I felt it with you and Bogey, not just you, you know? Like, that combo right there, that's what does it for me.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what kind of freaky stuff you're into, but
No.
It does sound
no.
strange.
Bogey, sit,
It makes
watch.
sense to me. It's like Batman is only attractive if Robin's there with him.
That's not true
No
at
one
all.
thinks that.
Some people think that.
No
It
one's
adds a
ever
little bit of extra spice to him.
No, that's like saying Alfred has to be
Yeah.
there.
I'll take Alfred too.
Oh, God,
Let's
Jeff.
get the whole family in.
I mean, here's the thing, Rochelle. Maybe you're not giving him enough chance because maybe the coffee thing was boring, like Jeff said, and the lighting was bad, and like there just wasn't a place to be sparky.
Oh, so now you're on our side about
what,
the coffee.
what is boring about de-hulling and grading and sorting coffee beans? Tell me one boring thing about that.
I thought it was interesting, but maybe that's why you got the vibe that things were dead.
Okay, I mean, like, think about, like, another date, or...
Yeah. I think you should give it
Okay.
another chance.
I think so too. And he can promise to carry around a picture of his dog with him right next to his face so it's like they're both there all the time. And we'll pay for that date.
I mean, I'd be up for hanging out again if it was, like, us and our dogs.
Oh.
Okay.
to be honest, and not to make it any more awkward, like, I really don't, I don't need to on a second date. Like, I heard enough. Like, I know where you stand. And I would actually just rather, like, keep it cool. We see each other at the dog park, our dogs play, like, doesn't have to be awkward. Like, you're into the dog. that's fine. Like, you know, if that's what you're into, like.
But wait, can we agree that, like, the kid seeing us kiss on our first kiss ever, like, that's totally a sign that we shouldn't be together, I feel like.
I thought it was funny. I didn't really think about it that deeply, but.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys agree
You're
to be
just looking
friends
for
and that's still a
reasons. Yeah.
successful second date, there's no hard feelings.
I think you've handled this really maturely.
Oh, thank you, Brooke. I do think I did a really good job of handling this. I came through in a big way.
Okay.
I appreciate you recognizing my
leave that
greatness
there.
for once.
Yes.
You made it through a whole coffee second date update.
Yeah. Okay.